Lisa G has what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa, come on in and tell us everything
What's going on?
that you're following. Lisa?
Hello.
Hello.
I saw that Ross got Lisa's card for Mike.
Yeah, well, Mike wrote me an email
Oh, no.
saying, what about the, 6 of us, Ross and Melissa,
You and
Beth, and
Lisa and
Mike,
him?
Mike and Lisa. What about we all get together? And I was like, dude, what are you writing me for? Write your buddy Ross. He's the one who's got to give permission for you to date Lisa, evidently.
That never works because
Right.
you don't end up talking to the person.
Yeah,
That
of course.
big group date kind of
Yeah.
thing?
Beth was like, I don't know why Lisa and Mike don't get together. But Beth was like, Lisa's so cute. Like Mike would be thrilled to be with Lisa.
Wow, thank you.
So,
I'm going to see her today.
who?
Mike and Juliet.
Oh, you're going to go
set.
see
Beth.
Beth?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to go see somebody else.
No.
Yeah, Beth is on the Mike and Juliet. Did I mention that?
No, you
No.
didn't.
Yeah.
She's sitting in for Juliet today?
Yeah, it's Mike and Beth.
Great. What you wearing?
She showed me. Now I'm having trouble remembering because it was like 2 days ago. She's wearing a cute dress. She'll look hot.
Did she do another fashion show for you?
Yeah, she put on 3 dresses. One I put the kill on. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Why?
Listen, it was
Now,
great.
if you put the kill on something, does it mean it's dead for all time?
No.
Or just not right for the show?
Not right for television.
I see.
Too much yellow.
Okay.
And, so there was some outfit that I thought she looked really hot in. And then, but Beth has these theories here. I don't want to look too... She wants to
She's
look...
thinking of the audience and
Right.
the daytime, the day part and all
Right.
that.
Yeah, she's got all theories.
And you can't tell us about that other TV project she did?
No.
Oh,
No. It's premature.
all right.
Yeah, trust me. I'll tell you when it's time.
Why doesn't Mike just call Lisa?
I don't know. There's this whole thing going on. It's so weird. Like, just go out, and if you don't like each other, fine, just be
Yeah,
friends.
meet
And,
for
you
a
know.
cup of
He's
coffee.
being very high schoolish about this.
Yeah, but,
His other bros are blocking him,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know how to make the first move. What's going on?
and what does Ross care?
Yeah. Oh, Ross was wholly titled. He was invested
And you know what?
in this.
In all fairness to Ross, I think Gary put the kill on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Gary Delabate?
Yeah. Gary came in and confessed to me. I was blaming Ross. It's more Gary.
I didn't put the kill on him. He asked me what Lisa was like, and I said she's a very nice girl. And he
Told him that she isn't fun.
He asked me if she likes to party, and I said, I don't think so. If somebody asks you, does Lisa like to go out and have fun at a party, what's your answer, Howard? Be honest.
I don't know Lisa. And here's my point about here's my point about romance, okay? If you put it that way, that Lisa doesn't like to have fun, she doesn't like to party, she doesn't. What are you saying? Lisa will go out, Lisa will drink.
Does the guy ask me, does Lisa like to go out? Does she like to party? And I said, I don't know. I don't think
She doesn't. You know what? She's not 12. She doesn't want to hang out till 4 in the morning. No.
That's what. And I said to him, I said, listen, I should. And I told you this. I said I should never be the one.
What kind of crazy parties is Portnoy going?
Well, I was going
I've
to say
seen
Gary
Portnoy.
was talking directly to Mike about this.
Yeah, I've seen Mike. I don't see him go. You know what? I think like most guys, he's probably looking for somebody to share some time with. And how old is Mike now?
44.
Yeah, it's time.
Well, it's got to be
Time to settle down.
It's got to be his time, not your time. You know?
Hey,
You know,
it's
but
fine.
he could just go out on a date.
And
What
I
is
told
this
him that. I said-
prelim?
When you're
he's gotta
44,
do?
you shouldn't be looking for a party every fucking
I
night.
said to him, you should just go out with her and see what you think.
Hey, does she have a cool stereo?
I'll make him an apricot sour, all right?
Like, to me, I like a chick who, is into me. Yeah, we go out and do some stuff.
Yeah,
And you know what? She doesn't have to go to every party with him. She's not marrying him right away.
Yeah, don't come to every party.
No. You know what I mean? I mean, like, give it a chance.
Right, no, don't come to Vegas if we're in Vegas.
I'm shocked that he's like this.
Don't come to the ball games.
Gary's
Call
like,
her up and have a
Wait,
conversation.
when someone that age says, does she like to party, what is that supposed to mean?
means he's very
No.
mature.
No, but what does partying mean to someone who's 44, 45?
I don't know.
Going out, I would. This is what I would guess it means. It means
Right.
going out, having a couple of drinks, having fun. Like, Lisa, what's a late night for you? Be honest.
Be honest,
Honest.
having dinner at 8, that's late. That's like, wow, I'm eating dinner at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm
you know what? Forget it then. Because these guys, Like
They don't
Ross.
go out.
No, I'll go. I'll
And
go out
Mike-
on a date at 8. Absolutely on a
8.
weekend.
They don't get their heart started till 9:30. I've gone.
I'd have dinner at 9:30.
Yeah, they bitch when I make them go to dinner at 7:30, and it looks like I'm punishing them.
You know, Howard, you're so right. They talk about, like, they joke, well, Ross jokes around, like, when we went out to dinner that night when you took us all out,
Yeah.
he goes, I guarantee dinner will be at 7, which is fine with me because that's
Well,
what
by the
I
way,
eat.
just based on that information, Ross will never come to my house for dinner
Oh,
again.
here we go. You enjoy
You
Ross.
should shut the fuck up.
You enjoy Ross.
He talks too much.
But Ross and those guys.
Meanwhile, Ross comes over, he has a good time.
No, but
Ross has a great time wherever he goes.
When those guys come over to my house for dinner, like by 11 o'clock, I throw them out.
Absolutely.
They all go out.
I can tell you
Well,
the
I've
go
been
out.
out with Ross.
They
You
go-
don't get to bed until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Ross always wants to, even at your wedding, Ross wants to go out after that part.
I know. He's like my kids.
Well, after Howard's New Year's party, especially, remember that? After your New Year's
I threw
party,
everyone out at midnight.
Yeah, right, and he was right there, man. Social director Ross.
Right.
We got
Putting together the next venue.
I
and
don't
it was
know how he
fun.
does- Yeah, those
what he
guys
put together was fun.
When they hear 8 o'clock, it's like, oh, what
dinner?
a drag.
And Ross, they like to go out to the clubs.
Yeah, they like to go to clubs.
Yeah.
Although I always think Mike might be past that, and maybe he just does it to hang with Ross.
I don't know. I mean, they're like this, so he's going to the clubs because Ross is always going to the clubs.
Yeah, if you want, would you go out to dinner at 9:30 and then go to a club afterwards at midnight?
No.
Yeah.
I'd meet someone for a drink, maybe, at 9:30. But not
Forget
for
it.
dinner.
You know what I'm calling? I'm
Yeah,
saying
we
this.
got to put the kill on this.
Ross is right. It's not going to work. I see what they do. Because
Maybe
you're
he'll-
like me, actually, because
I know.
I had a New Year's party. We went like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, leave.
Yeah, the ball drops and the doors open.
Happy New Year. Everyone out.
Congrats!
Get out!
Can everyone go home now? I need to go to bed.
Happy New Year!
Quite frankly, I would have had you out of here at
You know
11.
how they have those sticks in Japan? We were being shoved out the door.
Howard, that was the craziest thing. To give you an idea, all the way uptown, we were down.
Lucy, you like that?
Oh yeah, you practically turned the lights off and on.
Lucy, you all right?
No, that's so funny. Oh, my God.
It was like the doors were on a timer.
Don't let the door hit you.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You want to know what, too? The night we were having that party, I remember I'm with Beth. And Beth's like wearing this sexy outfit and
Yes,
everything.
yeah, I remember that one.
And my cousin was catering the party and
Yeah.
planning the party, and it was up in my apartment, and we cleared out all the furniture and everything. So I guess I said everyone could start coming at 7 o'clock in the hopes that by 5 hours later they'd be tired.
They'd be tired and ready to go.
And so
Year's Eve.
It's like 7 o'clock, and I'm looking at my watch. It's 10 after 7. I go, these motherfuckers, I hate them all. And Beth goes, who? I go, the people we invite. She goes, what do you mean? I go, it's 10 after 7. The party is called for 7.
And they're not here.
I'm prompt. I go to a party when it's called 7 o'clock.
But do you realize that some people look like a tool if you show up exactly like some
Of
people?
course, but I'm nuts. I want them to get their party over with. The second I decide to have a party, I know it's a mistake. Because I'm like Lisa. I mean, if I was looking for a girl, I'd want a girl like Lisa. Hey, you know what? It's me. Eat up. Beth and I go to dinner, 7:30. We're done by 8:15, and we're in bed by 8:30. That's my night, and that's what I like.
Okay,
He's
but-
upset with Ross for saying that. Even Beth says that.
Right, but Howard, when you were single, the hours were longer, weren't they?
Not much.
You were.
No,
I used
no.
one time we went out to dinner. I'm single, right? So the guys would say we have to go to dinner later because the clubs don't happen till midnight or 1. I couldn't accept that. So I would have dinner at 7:30. We'd be at the club by 8:30. We'd get there. 2 girls would be there.
They're not even open
I'd
yet.
say who's the better girl, and then let's party, let's dance, let's have
Right.
some fun. And then I'd leave by 9:30. I can't take it.
You left the club at 9:30. People didn't show up till 11.
Yeah, I missed everything.
I would say the night of your New Year's Eve party, the thing that I'll always remember was it was right after 9/11.
Right.
You know, you're all the way, up pretty far. We got to Times Square by 1:15, and we were stopped. Dominic drove us. We got stopped every 3 blocks by the police. So that means we must have been in Dominic's car by, I'd say 10 after 12, 1:15.
Absolutely. That was it. The party was Gary. You saw the countdown. Everyone said Happy New Year. What do you do with everyone?
But there
You've
was
been
almost-
together 5 fucking hours.
But there almost wasn't even like a
Get out.
a buffer, like usually
the door.
An early New Year's Eve party would be everyone out by 1, right,
buffer.
Robin?
Well, no. See, this is definitely some mismemory here. I have to step in.
You guys were there till 1.
It was 9 to 1 then.
Oh,
the
but he
invitation
was
said.
pissed. He was pissed
I don't know about that, but
everybody wasn't going.
I was tired.
It was
And
9.
I was like, all right, I know he wants everybody out of here. I'm making a big show of putting on my coat to leave.
Gary, the party did go to 1.
No, but
It was-
people
it was
started
not-
leaving. I'll
Well,
tell you.
yeah, but they knew.
Everybody who really knew you left.
Well,
That's true,
No one
but,
was having any fun.
The invitation, on the contrary, I thought that party was a blast, but it was 9-1 on the invitation. But usually with a New Year's party, a lot of times you'll give the question mark, 9 to,
Right, 9 to whatever.
That means, like,
Right,
you know.
it's the big party.
Yeah, the party.
But you realize if he wrote 1, that meant that was stretching it to his absolute max.
That's
Right.
where you figure.
Hey, I was being honest. But
the-
anyway, going back
it
to
was
Lisa.
great for like 48 minutes. That party was great.
Going back to Lisa and Mike and Ross and their partying ways. Sometimes I think Mike just goes along with Ross. That's why I thought
Why
Lisa.
do you think that? Why they're great friends because they like to do the same thing.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think also Mike is, I don't think he's looking for a wild woman, but I think he's looking for somebody
Who
a little.
can hang with them?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle. I mean,
Yeah,
Lisa
that's why
wants to.
I think Ross might have been right. Like Ross was just saying, look, it ain't going to work. She ain't going to come out with us. She's going to be bitching by 9 o'clock that she wants to be done with
you
dinner.
drop
And
me
I
off.
can tell you,
Drop me off.
the night that we all went out with Nick Manning,
Yeah.
Lisa left. We went out to a club
I worked
afterwards.
all day. I was exhausted.
She doesn't party.
All right,
She doesn't
Here's
party.
Here's a
You didn't
question.
go out with Nick Manning?
No. I meant a bunch of us
Right, I
girls
get it.
were all
I get
going
it.
to a club afterwards.
I can't believe Lisa didn't go.
And she was just like, nope, I'm going home after she did her interview.
Howard, here's a question.
It's still working.
Ross and I were discussing this. I would never have this conversation with Mike, but Ross and I were discussing this. How long do you think you need to date Lisa to get sex?
Not that long.
I think it's at least a month and a half.
You're wrong. I think you play it right, you'll be in your pants within 3 dates.
3 dates?
Really?
Yep.
I disagree.
I guarantee you.
I
Well,
gotta
what do
go,
you say,
Gary.
Lisa?
You got to get it worked up. I mean, you got to,
What do you say, Lisa?
You know, that's a good question because I don't really know right now. I feel like I want to be someone's really good friend. I want to have a good friend.
See, month and a half.
all right, 5 days.
That's a month and a half. If you date somebody for once a week at the beginning, it's about a month and a half.
With that attitude, it's a year.
Well, yeah, she'll meet you for a drink. Does that really count as a date?
And then you
Really
gotta
good
sign
friends?
something.
Like,
I
how
don't
good
know.
a
Like
friend?
if I thought he was just hot and I wanted to have some fun with him,
Right.
then to be
But
right
you don't
away,
think.
I
But you don't
care.
do that. I think you say you do that, but you don't.
When's the last time you
Who's
thought a
that
guy
hot?
was hot
Yeah.
Right.
and you just said, okay, fuck it, I'm
is
gonna
that
have a great night with him?
Dr. Dre?
Seriously, how many times in your life has that happened?
Well, it used to happen more,
Really?
more like that, yeah.
But when's the last time it happened?
How many times this millennium has
And
it
what
happened?
time of the night is this
This
happening?
happened this millennium.
It did.
But here's the difference, okay? You're the king of all media. You and I have the same lifestyle. You have married a supermodel, a gorgeous woman. Here I am. I have the same hours as you, and I can't find a date. So what's going on here?
So nobody in radio can get a date?
No, it's just like I don't get it. Like why we're having this big conversation that he doesn't want to meet me, that I'm not fun, I don't like to party.
Yeah.
So I have the
You
same
don't.
lifestyle as you, but
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
fun.
but you met somebody.
I
Mike
met
doesn't
somebody.
want to date him either.
I met somebody who,
Right.
you know, I went out with a lot of people who wanted to go out every night, and this night, but Beth didn't want to.
Yeah, they date Howard before they go out.
Right.
You know, they go there and then they go out.
They date you, and then they go. What do you mean? You mean
I mean, like Howard says, like they go to dinner at Howard's place, out by 10 or 11, and then out to the clubs. I've been with them. We've been in the clubs till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Right. That's the way it goes.
what can I say? I get up early, I go jogging. I don't
Ronnie's
know.
screaming out there in the hall. I've just been handed a note that he wants Lisa G to shut the fuck up because he knows why she can't get a date.
Well,
okay.
then he,
Come on in,
she's
Ronnie.
asking.
Oh, he
You should
hasn't been
come
on
in
the
and
air in a
tell
month.
her.
Boo hoo hoo.
Ronnie is very passionate about the Lisa G subject. He
Yeah.
is very passionate. He is really.
I haven't even gotten to my headlines yet.
He's a
nobody
Lisa
cares
G
about that.
fan, obviously. He has observed.
Well, fan, I don't know. He is. You bring up Lisa G to Ronnie, like, fuck her!
Where's Ronnie? Oh, there he is. Ron, what are you screaming about in the hall about Lisa?
No, I'm tired of hearing this horse shit.
What do you mean horseshit?
It's horse shit. She doesn't want to go out with anybody.
What do you mean?
She's got her little stupid life going on.
Stupid life.
That's what she likes. She doesn't really want to go out with anybody, so she would have been going out with somebody
Do
a
you
long
want to go
time
out
ago.
with someone?
Yeah.
You do.
I don't
Ready to
think so,
date again,
Dave.
yeah.
She's into her whatever, her violin, whatever
She's
she
saying.
plays.
What do you know? She's saying.
I
she
don't
does.
know, dude. You could tell.
Why can't she get a
everybody
date?
Everybody's saying it out there. I'm just out there laughing about it. That's all.
Well, wait a a minute. There are a lot of guys around here, Lisa. Nobody you...
Nah.
You're attractive?
No, definitely not.
I mean, your looks aren't your problem.
Oh, thank you. But no, not here. Mm-mm.
You wouldn't date somebody you work with. Is that
I haven't
the
met
rule?
someone that I would even think that way about here, and most people are married.
Besides, she has the same lifestyle as you. I mean.
Everybody
Right.
here has the same lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, we all
You
do
can't
pretty
date
much.
my
She doesn't want.
Ganji?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was just yelling about. She's hanging out with Ganji. She's looking for a best friend.
Why don't you go out with Ganji?
Yeah.
Would you
You mean as a friend?
No,
Yeah.
it's a date.
Yeah. Well, it's the
Oh,
same
because
thing.
I know his type.
Oh,
You know, Miss Howard TV.
right.
That's his
right.
type.
Yeah, but he's friends with them. He doesn't go out with them.
He doesn't have a girlfriend, believe me.
Ganji's a good guy.
You don't think Mike Portnoy would have a good time
Nah,
with Lisa?
definitely
Why?
not. He's a party guy.
Yeah.
You think he's quiet? He's not. I mean, I hung with him a few times. I hung with him a couple of weeks ago, actually, with Ross when we did that thing for Sirius with the guys who won that contest. And he came into Rick's and hung out with us. And he likes to party. He's a party guy.
How late was he there?
I don't even know. I don't
Probably like
remember.
3 in the morning, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's-
don't come home early, these guys.
These guys, when you're waking up, they're coming home.
I keep hearing the Eddie Murphy song because it's so ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
You know that I like to party.
Party all the time.
These guys love to party all the time.
Yeah, I did too when I was 30.
Right.
I was kept up right with the best of
They
them.
love it.
You really did?
Yeah, of course I did.
I can't see it ever.
Of course I did. Well, I should
can't
be
see
the
it.
same way. Why would I want to be the same way?
I don't know. I'm with Lisa on this. I can't see staying up past 10
Every
o'clock.
once
Yeah,
in
but-
a while, it's fun.
Dude, if you're out there having
out partying with those guys, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
if you're out there having a good time, why would you want to go home?
Okay, I'll tell you what it is with me. Here's the thing. If I'm with a chick already, like I am with Beth,
Right.
there's no reason
No, but
to
that's
go
not
to
what
a
I'm talking
club
about.
or anything. The only time when I'm on the hunt, as Ralph can tell you, I'm a different guy.
Yeah,
But
right.
you-
but
you
but you
score
still,
and
even
then
if
you
you
go
went
home.
home
I score
early.
as quickly
You went
as
home
possible.
early. You used to go. I
And then I
remember
bring
when you
someone
were,
into my bed and we bang and we have fun. That's
But-
fun to me, sex.
Ross and Melissa, who are married, they go to the clubs and they dance. Ross sits there.
No, they
and-
don't. They
He
stand there.
sits there and she dances.
Yeah, right. They sit there. I don't even think they talk to each other at the club. I don't know what they're doing at the
I
club.
don't
What do they
understand
do
the club thing either, but I've seen it, and it cracks me up.
I will go to a club just so I can come back here and tell you what it's like.
No,
If
that
someone
can't
wants
be-
to take
No,
me to a
that's
club,
not
no,
fun.
that's like
That's
doing
not
a
fun.
news story.
Yeah, you got to take the plunge.
Right.
I'm telling you, I was in Atlantic City with Mike and Ross. It was the greatest time.
But what did you do?
We ran around. We were at the Borgata.
Tell me what the fun
All right,
was.
so first we had dinner.
Right. Okay, that's fun.
at what time?
I think it was early because we were there because Booker was having his birthday party.
Okay.
So we ate dinner early that evening. Then we went to Booker's birthday party. We stayed there for a good 10 minutes.
Right. Because that wasn't
Then-
fun.
Right. Then the guys wanted to gamble, so all the guys
Oh.
split off and went to the tables, and the girls went to one of the bars, and we sat there and drank and told stories and laughed and got hit on by the guys at the bachelor party. And then we came back, rejoined the guys, and we went to another club in the Borgata where they had this band, and everybody was singing along with the band and dancing. And then after that, we went back to the tables. Some people went to breakfast, and it was about 5 o'clock in the morning when we got to bed.
See, the thing there that's fun is gambling. See, that's
But we
for
didn't
us.
do it
yeah,
for a
girls,
long,
I don't
long
understand.
time.
I could gamble into the night, but the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, for the most part, that sounds like torture to me. Like that's just like someone. If they put me in a concentration camp and say you have to stay up all night, that's what that would be. But we'll play some music while we do it. I mean, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's from getting up early all these years.
But it was fun
Yeah.
that night.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
So it sounds horrible. I wouldn't want to sit and talk to people all night, hear their funny, dumb fucking stories, and I just after a
But
while
it
it's
wasn't
enough.
an all-night thing. Dinner was fun because it was like crazy, and the table was, we had 12 people at the table or something. A great conversation.
Gives me a headach. Too many
Then,
people.
off to the birthday party, saying hello to everybody.
Moving
out of
around.
there.
I hate that.
Then the splitting up, the guys going
Yeah.
to gamble for a while. I don't know. I don't even
annoying.
think they gambled for more than an hour. And then
So
we all
annoying.
went to a club and listened to some
now I have a
music. You're so funny.
That would drive me crazy.
And even last week, I met the girls for drinks before the McCartney thing. Then we did the McCartney thing. Then we went out to dinner. I didn't get
Oh,
home until
my
3
God.
o'clock that night.
Wow,
You're
where'd
kidding
you
me.
go to dinner?
Saturday night?
Spice Market. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
you're not yawning the whole time? You're not ready for bed?
No.
No? Wow.
Ah, shut up. I'm just jealous.
Spice Market's fun. I've been there.
Yeah,
So you
that's
had
a
fun
cool
there.
place.
Yes, I did.
But Robin
Well,
has
you're
done
home
this.
by 9.
Robin's done a whole 180 where she has this lifestyle now, and I guess it does give her a lot of energy. She goes out and parties. I mean, but
So, like, what did you eat at Spice Market? Steamed broccoli or steamed cauliflower?
I didn't have steamed anything. I had whatever vegetables they serve at Spice Market.
Oh.
And
pick it
there's
out of the
sticky
dumpster.
rice. Pick it out of the
Stinky rice?
We have no food left. Get it out of the
ginger rice,
dumpster.
Coconut rice.
Give me some of that stinking rice and give me some vegetables.
Serve it to the nut at table 4.
sell it to the 34 at 4.
Crazy.
What? Yeah, but I want to know what.
All right, Lisa, what is
Well, what would-
Ronnie?
what-
Thank you. I don't. So
What
she.
would entail fun at a party? Like, if
There's
Lisa's
a-
at a party, what's fun to her? What do you do at a party that's fun?
What does anyone do?
I don't know.
Stand around, talk,
Right.
That's partying to you.
Artie should come
What
to
is
come to a
partying?
cookie party one year.
That's what I'm-
that's fun for her.
Well, partying when I was in my 20s and early 30s in New York meant,
What?
getting coke.
Don't blow.
yeah,
She's not going to do blow.
Right, but I'm saying, but she never was like that.
No.
So what's the...
Look, she's a
cookie
nice
party.
girl. If you
Yeah.
wanted it, listen. If I was Mike, this is the way I'd look at life. You find a nice girl, you want to spend time with her. If they're attracted to each other.
Well, nobody's
yeah.
going to have your lifestyle,
Well,
Howard.
I'm telling you what they should have if they're together. If you really want to be with someone, you do things together. You don't have to share every interest. You go to movies, you whatever it is, you hang out. And if you enjoy her conversation, you think that she's a reasonable person, you have a fun time together. But these guys, they're looking for parties. They're looking for the 3 in the morning. If that's what he's looking for, then you're not the girl.
Right. It's not.
You need someone to hang around with you.
You couldn't
till
do
3 in the
that
morning.
at all, huh?
No.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Lisa.
No, I'm
You
answering for
really-
Lisa.
You really enjoy Mike. You're looking at the clock the whole time?
Yeah.
No.
I've been with Mike. I'm looking at the clock all the time.
It would never work.
With
Never.
this shift, your eyes
No.
do
No
get
way.
a little droopy, just like,
Yeah. Ronnie's right.
It would
I'm right.
never work.
And Ross is actually right. It won't work.
All right.
There's a lot of opinions
All right,
going on
so-
about Lisa out there that she hasn't been out really since 1973.
All right. I thought there might be a match, but what do I know?
Never happened, dude.
Okay.
No way.
You're
Thanks,
going
Ron.
to have to think of someone else, Howard.
All right. I'll get to work on it. I could match her up with a lot of good guys, but most of them are married.
Yeah, that
You
won't
are
work.
the worst.
But they would go out with her. Why not? These guys would definitely go out with her. And they want to be done early, too, because they got to get home.
Yeah, they got to get home to their wives.
You need a married man.
Yeah.
You kind of do. He'll have dinner with you at 6, go home and have dinner with his wife at 8.
Yeah, that might be true, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron,
Yes, sir.
what kind of guy do you think is good for Lisa?
Ganji.
Ganji's the perfect match?
Yeah, Ganji's perfect because he's every girl's best friend. So it'd work out perfect for them. They could go to dinner at 6, be home by 9. Ganji passes out. He goes to sleep at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and he's always sick. So, that'd be a perfect match.
She could take care of him.
Yeah, she could take care of him. She could, put hot towels on his head when he has his little fevers and everything. It'd be great. I mean, her and Ganji would be really good together.
But this Mike guy,
She's a
Wouldn't be,
homebody. Ganji likes homebody people.
but this other Mike wouldn't, you don't think? he's a good idea?
No way. Mike likes to party all the time. I mean, he likes to hang out, but he also, party and hanging out. That's where, it all comes together.
What do you think Lisa would do? Like, if he were to take her out and they went out to, like, a club, think she'd just
She'd
be
go
like,
home.
She
She wouldn't stay. She wouldn't stay. She would say, "Could you put me in a cab and send me home?" Because she came to Rick's one night. She had to do. I was doing something there, and she was covering it for the news, and we invited her to stay afterwards. It was 8:30, and it was like, "Come on, Lisa, sit and have dinner with us, have a drink." "Oh no, I got to go home." That's her, man. She's like 90. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
She doesn't have no step, man. No step. She's
Look
like,
at you.
I got step. She has no step.
Pretty spry for an old dude.
There you go.
Oh, I got a voicemail. Who could have called me? Yes, hi.
Maybe you got a date.
Maybe I'll go out with you. No, it doesn't seem like Mike's going to be available. Well,
Is
what are
that
you
a
gonna
little
do?
disappointing?
No, because if that's what someone really likes to do, then we're not meant for each other.
You're not
so.
the party type, right?
No, I used to be when I was 30. So It's a little too late for that to go backwards.
What about Ronnie's suggestion of Mike Ganji?
No, I know Mike Angie's type. I am not his type, so. No, Mike's a lot of fun. Like all the guys here are a lot of fun. But I think of them more in a brotherly way, so. That's a story to be continued.
What exactly? What type of guy are you looking for? What would be good for you?
Someone like Howard. We have the same hours, so. It's hard to pinpoint it. It really is, but. Someone who works hard and someone who also appreciates what I do. You have to appreciate each other. And that's what Beth and Howard do. They really appreciate one another and they respect each other. She likes to jog. He jogs. He goes to bed early. She goes to bed early. So that's
Let the
it.
truth be heard. Someone like Howard.
That's right. What's so bad with that?
The truth be heard.
He's jealous because I didn't say Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm really jealous.
Yes, you
What
are.
am I jealous of?
Then why'd you just say that?
Because you always say that Howard's Howard's not the guy that you fawn over that TV
No, I don't
screen.
fawn over him.
Oh, you do. Come on, give me a
I'm watching the
break.
screen.
No, you
You're
fawn
just
all
jealous
over it.
that you're not like him.
I'm not jealous.
You're not the king of all media. Then
I
why are
don't
you
wanna
saying
be the
something
king
in
of all
front of?
I don't
Then
wanna
why
be
are
the
you
king of
saying
all
something
media.
in front of a TV camera, Ronnie, if you don't care?
Because we're all making comments about
Right,
this.
that's
Everybody's
right, and you
making
don't
comments
care.
about it. That's right.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, I talked about a dream that I had about Howard and Jim Florentine taking my shirt off. It wasn't so much that the dream was hot and steamy and wet and raunchy and nice and it wasn't so much that. It was funny. So I thought it was funny to talk about the dream. It wasn't nothing gay at all. It wasn't that the dream was erotic or nice and hot, very sensual. It wasn't so much that. It was a funny dream. That's all it was. So check it out.
He said he dreamt that for some mysterious reason, Howard had to undress him, but it wasn't sexual or anything like that. And then Howard said we should all do a thing where we have to undress Richard. I didn't hear the whole thing, and at one point I heard him say that I could step in for Artie, but I don't like to be included in a contest that I haven't agreed to.
Well, yeah, I guess he was going to get undressed. Maybe you and Sal, Benji, were going to get undressed by other people on the show as well, and that was sort of the gist of it. Yeah. But then later, as Howard was sort of riffing and joking around about it, this came up. Hit number 3, Ted.
How long do you think it would take you to jerk me off?
Are you a fast comer? You say you come pretty fast.
With a woman.
I can make you come in a couple minutes.
Think so?
Yeah.
So if it's me, Artie, and Fred, you'll just jerk us off, and the fastest one to come wins. I think that's Artie. Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, do you have time? Do you have time for a 4-year show? Because that's how long my imagination's going to take to get me to come.
Well, if there's 3 guys, the one in the middle is going to come fastest because I'll have to blow them.
That's right.
You only got 2 hands.
I mean, he's laughing right now, but without question, he'd blow one of us. Admit you're bisexual. Just admit
I'm not at all.
You're bisexual.
I'm not at all, but you know what?
Anything for a joke, Artie.
Yeah, right.
Now, Richard, you said later on you would blow Howard for the news it would create. And then in the back, Richard's asking everyone, of course you'd do it, right? And everyone's like, no, Richard, we wouldn't.
And what news? Where would it create? CBS Evening News? Where do you expect to hear
Lisa G.
Yeah. It'd be all over the Howard 100 News.
Yeah.
No, but I would bet it'd be in the New York Times and,
I don't believe it would be
it
would be in the New York Post and the Daily News, the Times and the Washington Post.
It would be the Times. They would cover it they wouldn't.
Why would they cover it? Seriously, why would the New York Times
If
cover
Howard on the air had Richard blow him? You don't think New York Times would say something about that?
I really don't think they cover it.
It would be the biggest radio bit of all time. It'd be bigger than War of the Worlds with Orson Welles.
Well, no,
it'd be like the craziest thing ever.
I don't know if they would cover it favorably, but I do think they would cover it.
I think it would be favorable.
Would it be like what would the headline be? Famous radio host
perform sodomy. They'll use the word sodomy.
Does perform sodomy?
Sodomizes.
Gets sodomized by producer,
aka Ethel character.
And by the way, right, I want you to immediately. I've decided stop calling yourself a producer. I want you to stop calling yourself a writer because when it says get sodomized by producer, I want anybody to think it's me.
It's you, yeah.
Exactly.
Now, Richard, all kidding aside, we've debated this over and over, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it did sound like you would be willing. If push came to shove, you would blow Howard.
Yeah, well, you know what?
For the joke or whatever else, you would do it.
It's easy to say that you'd be willing to blow Howard.
It's really not that easy.
Any guy in here can say that. But to have Howard's erect penis stare me in the face, I really don't know that I could go through with it. I mean, I talk a tough game, but when
how embarrassing for Howard if he agrees to it, and then Richard doesn't do it.
I like the whole part where he's not sure if he can go through it when push comes to shove. Fucking cock and face. You can't. What are you doing? Jeez. I mean, really. For real. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I mean,
why are you even considering it? I think is what Gary's asking.
It's funny to think about that Howard gets blown by one of his employees. That's a guy. That's funny to think. It's a funny scenario. Like,
do you think Beth would be jealous if Howard got blown by you?
I think she'd be relieved.
I just think if you picture this in your mind. Let's all go to pretend land. Howard's on the air. He gets up, walks over. You're holding the microphone, so you get the noise of it. Howard walks over, drops his pants. I get on my knees. I start sucking. Everybody's freaking out. Just picture that in your mind. It's funny.
But this is your pretend land, Richard. I mean, you talked about this dream that you had, and even you thought it was a little bizarre, but you enjoyed it.
The dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, the whole thing that started this dream was, in my dream, Howard wanted to ask how that MRSA type sore was on my arm. You remember he was freaked out about that?
And he found out you had MRSA, and then he wants you to blow him?
Well,
did you Richard Christie him in the dream?
No, he goes, well, hey, Richard, how's the MRSA on your arm? I was like, oh, it's okay. He goes, I don't believe you. I bet you have it under your shirt, too. And so in the dream, Howard goes, let's see what's under that shirt. And I had something in my hands. For some reason, I was holding 2 pairs of headphones in my hands, so I couldn't take my shirt off. And Howard goes, Jim Florentine was on the couch. He goes, Jim, get over here and help me take Richard's shirt off. I want to check him for MRSA. And so they start taking my shirt off, but it's funny because I'm wearing a real tight shirt and they can't get it off. And Jim's laughing and they're all laughing. And that's kind of where the dream ended.
But it's almost like the plot of a really bad gay porn movie.
Checking a guy for MRSA.
Yeah. Checking a guy for MRSA 3. But hey, you know what? The funny thing is, like, you've actually pitched a version of this like 4 times on the air.
Oh, yeah. Well, this kind of is derived from when Howard was really into this website. What was his name? Like Chloroform Bob or something? And it was a website where this pervert would like chloroform girls and then undress them and put different clothes on them. Like he wouldn't do anything sexual with them. And Howard was really into this website. And so I pitched in a meeting that Howard would chloroform me and change my clothes while I was passed out. But I think we were worried about the effects of chloroform. I think we even checked on having a couple scientists come in to make sure it was okay.
No, you checked.
But Richard, you do understand that even a person with the most rudimentary psychological knowledge would think that you're dying to be undressed by Howard.
I just think to be able to be involved in a bit with Howard is always fun.
Well, there's 1,000 bits that don't involve getting your pants taken off.
What happened at the
chloroformed.
end of the dream? Did anything happen?
Yeah, he came and woke up. Yeah,
but did anything happen at the end? You guys were just
no. That's the last thing I remember.
Did they get your shirt off in the dream?
They never did. They got it up over my head, and then I.
And did you like the feeling of them undressing you in the dream?
It was not really like it. I liked that it was a funny bit in the dream that we were all laughing.
Were they like tickling you? Were you laughing because
a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of ticklish. It was just funny.
Hey, what's up? This is Will, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about ICP's great appearance. The guys are crazy. And then we actually brought JD in, who talked about how he's a big ICP fan. He grew up a huge fan. He might even be a juggalo. That's shocking, right? A nerdy guy from Florida is a juggalo.
We should start off with today's featured guest, and that was Insane Clown Posse. And the reason I asked JD to come down here is because I know
he's a juggalo.
At one time, he wasn't a juggalo, but he was into ICP.
Yes,
the great Malenko.
that's actually about the time that I was into Insane Clown Posse. Was the great Malenko, and then.
So when you were into it, what does that mean? I mean, aside from liking the music, how far does it take you?
Like I bought the video that came out, and I bought their movie. But like I was never, I don't think I would ever consider myself a juggalo. I never drank Faygo, and I never.
Never stabbed a guy.
Did you ever do the makeup?
No, I never painted my face. I would never go to the gathering or anything like that. So.
Yeah, I think at the gathering you would have been the guy getting the beam over your head in the wrestling match.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even be in the wrestling match.
Did you bond with other ICP fans?
That's a couple of the other guys in high school that I hung out with or whatever.
The other juggalos? The other juggalos?
Whatever. They might have been more juggalo than me, but I think they actually attended a couple concerts, but I never attended any concerts.
What's the name of that soda?
Faygo.
F-A-G-O?
F-A-Y-G-O.
I never heard of it.
I haven't either.
Is that like a regional thing?
Well, apparently it gets thrown quite a bit at the gatherings.
If you know any history, if you know your Insane Clown Posse history,
as you do,
as I do, I know a little bit about because I saw the video. Faygo was the drink of choice. In Detroit, their families weren't rich enough to buy Coke or Pepsi, so they had to settle with the Faygo.
If I'm talking to people on the East Coast, it appears to be the CNC Cola of the Northeast. Does anybody know what that is?
Yes. Now, JD, how into Insane Clown Posse were you? Like, what's the craziest thing you did as a fan?
The craziest thing I did as a fan? I didn't do anything. No, I bought their movie. They put out a movie called Big Money Hustlers, which I thought was kind of funny, but I mean it's terribly made and whatnot. So,
what did you rate that?
What do I rate that? Probably rated 3 out of 5 stars on my Netflix scale.
3 out of 5?
Yeah.
Nice.
You can get that on Netflix?
Now, Will,
you might be able to.
Will, is JD a typical juggalo, would you say?
Yeah, I would say he kind of fits the bill. A loner in high school, you probably scared he'd shoot the entire place up, if you're getting picked on.
Wasn't necessarily picked on in high school.
It wouldn't really surprise me seeing him in a little clowny makeup.
I kind of avoided those situations.
Wait, you were picked on in high school?
Not really. Like, but I sort of stayed out of... I made sure I wasn't in situations where I might possibly...
So you were a loner?
No, I wasn't a loner. I had a couple friends, but I didn't go out and party or anything.
Was it like the Friday night poker scene in Can't Buy Me Love, or were they like real friends?
Or were these the juggalo guys?
These were friends where like I just sort of hung out with during school and like maybe after school. I never really hung out with anyone except when I was in drama.
Were they nerdy like the friends in Loverboy?
You know what? I think he just said it all right there. They were his friends from drama.
Well, no. Well, I mean, I'm talking about the guys that were in the Insane Clown Posse. Like, I would have no desire to talk to those guys today. So,
but back then, were you tight with those guys?
Not tight, but just like guys that you talk to and you found funny. So, yeah.
Will anybody else here fit the profile you think for a juggalo that's on the staff?
Well, Jason doesn't really like that kind of music, but he definitely fits the loner bill that JD was talking about. Who else?
Anybody else, Gary?
Hey, what other losers?
I didn't say losers.
I didn't say that.
Who said that?
Whatever. I don't know.
I think Ass Napkin Ed probably has a bunch of ice.
Howard loves them as guests just because they shoot from the hip and say crazy stuff.
Here's how I look at them. I love those guys, and I think they're great on the show, and they have a huge following. But Howard treats them like they have a #1 record out, and I love that about them. Like Howard treats them like they are the gods, and they eat that up, and it's a funny aspect of the interview.
Yeah, my favorite part of the interview is when all the callers call them assholes. That's just so funny.
But I do think that they're really, really good guests on the show.
Well, in the beginning of the interview, they seemed a little toned down for themselves. In fact, Howard made a point of it. Teddy, hit clip #1.
When you guys have a concert, no one's getting any sex?
Not anymore, man. We got enough sex to last us for our life.
Yeah, man.
Shaggy, what about you?
Nah, I'm still married.
What? What the hell's going on?
I mean, I've been separated off and on. You know what I'm saying? But, no, I don't. If I'm with my wife, I don't be fucking around.
Man, I can't believe what I'm hearing. You guys aren't that...
They're not that insane.
Are you not that insane? Are blowjobs okay? When a girl comes backstage and wants to do that? I mean, is that all right? Is that cheating?
You tell me.
You tell me. Yeah, I mean, what do you think?
You got to understand, though, before that, we had enough and did enough to last 3 or 4 lifetimes.
Oh, come on.
They're sane clown posse.
You're sane clown posse. The sane clown posse. You guys are talking way sane. Don't you think your fans...
like everybody else.
You guys are not so insane clown posse.
But, that's the funny thing. You're a reasonable clown posse now.
Did they come off as reasonable clown posse to you, JD, being a fan?
At first. At first. And then whenever Shaggy started talking about breaking into somebody's house, it started sounding less reasonable and more insane.
Oh, it got less reasonable as it went on?
Yes. Less whatever.
Now, they said they could put up the makeup 15 minutes, 30 minutes, but it's pretty intricate.
I thought one guy did a better job on his makeup than the other one. One was had a bright white makeup on. The other one was more sort of a translucent thing going on.
You liked Violent J's makeup.
Yeah, Violent J's makeup was vibrant.
Yes.
Whereas Shaggy Two Dopes was sort of it was sort of like a paler color.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Dave in Michigan. Dave, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Dave.
Hi. Hey, I had 2 kids that were juggalos. I had one that started. The group wasn't that bad at first. It was like a little social group. I got along with the kids and everything else. And he realized that they were starting to get a little too stupid, the next generation coming in. His younger brother got into the group. He decided to more or less say piss off the family and stick with the Juggalo family instead. They started breaking and entering. They started doing pot, weed, whatever else, and everything. And here's a straight-A kid that all of a sudden just dropped like a ton of bricks.
But is that what they tell people to do, or is that just what he did?
That's what that whole group of Juggalos did. He's constantly listening to the ICP. I don't really care for the ICP myself and everything because, I don't see it as role models. It's like the one I was talking about earlier and everything. He had 5 felonies. Hey, well, that's a good role model right there.
Well, who says recording artists have to be a role model?
Well, that's what everybody sees them as.
So, but I mean, I don't know that. I mean, there's plenty of people. Listen, there's half the charts probably been arrested. You know what I mean? And who says that musicians are role models?
So did the kid? Is he still a juggalo, or has he changed?
He's still a juggalo. He has nothing to do with the rest of the family right now. It's more like I lost one of my kids to this group.
Is he in the Juggalo Protection Program since he's been out?
Yeah, it seems that way. They go around, they paint their faces like Juggalo or like ICP constantly. They go out and do some stupid shit. He doesn't have any damn job. He's living with his girlfriend's parents. Wow, hey, that makes a hell of a lot of sense.
What's the signs? Like, do they start bringing in that Faygo soda at first? Is
Big
that
red
something
nose.
to look for? Or?
It's still, the Faygo's in there and everything else. I mean, I don't see them. They do go out and drink and everything. They usually mix it with Faygo. God.
Did he go to any of the gatherings that the guys were talking about today?
I'm not sure if he went to any of those gatherings. I know he's gone into quite a few gatherings up in Indiana.
Yeah, Shuli, you were telling me you went to one of those, right?
Yeah, last year I got a call from Bobby Rooney, Beatles manager, and he said that this gathering of the Juggalos hired Beatle to do stand-up, and Beatle really doesn't do stand-up on his own, and Bobby wanted to know if I could be included in the bill, and they said yeah.
So what do you do stand-up and he just runs around in front of you?
Well, no, what I did is I went out there. First of all, we take a plane, like a normal plane, to Indianapolis, and then we get on a La Bamba Airlines, like 7-seater, right, where they ask Beatle at the ticket counter what his weight is, and he goes 212 pounds, and I'm like, we're gonna fucking die because this guy doesn't know his weight. But we get on the 7-seater plane, we go to Evansville, Indiana, we land, and then we have to drive 2 hours from our hotel up into the mountains to get to this gig. There are no authority figures whatsoever there. It's just tents everywhere. It's like a carnival / concert in the middle of the
But there's no
forest.
security or anything?
Nothing.
It sounds like a survivalist camp.
It really is. It's insane. And they prep us before.
Hence the name.
Yeah, and they prep us before, and they go, listen, if they don't like you, they're going to start throwing shit at you.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, Andrew WK, the singer, was on stage, on the main stage. We were playing in a tent for about 5,000 people, but on the main stage, Andrew WK's there, and they start shooting bottle rockets at his head and hit him in the head. He left the stage because they hated him so much.
Well, it sounds like if they do like you, they throw stuff at you too, though.
That's the thing. You don't know. And there's a whole lingo that you have to know how to talk to them and how to speak and what. And I go up there and I do like 10, 15 minutes, and there's people yelling at me. But I know I can't go back at them because then the whole tent's going to turn on me. And I'm just sitting there, letting them yell at me, and it's going well. I brought Beetle out, and it was insane. There was a guy sitting in the second row hitting a bong during the comedy show.
I think the moral of the story is don't do comedy in a tent.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about how Richard Christie, sort of hijacked the show and crowbarred in his space shuttle story that he'd emailed us all about and told me about, and none of us were interested in hearing. And then he just decided he was going to shift gears and get a story, and we discussed what that's all about.
Gary was saying how he knew exactly what was going to happen when you tried to change the subject with Howard. I mean, it took Howard about 3 seconds for him to say, I know what you're talking about. I don't care. Get out of here.
I'm not saying that I knew it was going to happen. I'm saying that too, but I'm saying as soon as Richard said, can I change the subject, I knew what you were going to say. Because you were going to get that on the air whether we liked it or not.
Well, I guess, yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. It doesn't bother me. You're the one who got the shit today.
I know, but how good have I been? Like, I don't even really come to your office anymore.
No, I don't mind you coming to my office. You're missing the point. And I'm not even upset about what you did today. I'm just saying as a friend, even though it was a big thing to you, you told Howard and he didn't react to it. You told me and I didn't react to it, but you still were going to get it out there one way or the other.
Well, I mean, I thought it was really neat. I mean, it's not a huge deal that it gets on the air. I just think it was a really cool thing, and I was excited and kind of excited to explain it to people.
But it was cool enough to you for you to stop the show in mid-sentence and literally turn the direction of the show, which is a big thing to do.
Howard seemed like he was ready to go somewhere else anyway.
And you thought
But it would have to have been something like I looked out the plane and Megan Fox was on the wing blowing a dog.
Yeah, something
that he would have gone with, I think.
Do you think you read the room wrong, Richard?
Well, apparently I definitely did, yeah.
Now, just so everybody knows what we're talking about, what are you referring to?
Okay, so this is now I get to tell it finally. That's why it finally led to me getting to tell this. So my girlfriend and I had a flight on last Friday from West Palm Beach, Florida to New York. And our flight, we were in Florida, and we were bummed out because we really wanted to see the space shuttle, and it had gotten delayed 3 times last week. And I've seen it before, but my girlfriend has never seen it. And if anybody that's ever seen the space shuttle launch live, it is one of the most breathtaking things you could ever see in your life. So we were all bummed. We're flying back to New York that we weren't going to get to see the space shuttle. So our flight gets delayed 3 hours. We finally take off about 11:30 at night from West Palm. We get about 20 minutes later up in the air, and the pilot says, if you look over to your right, the space shuttle's about to launch. And I was like, oh, my God, we were freaking out. And sure enough, we turned on CNN on JetBlue, and there's the shuttle getting ready to take off. And all of a sudden, the whole sky lights up. It was just the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. And the whole plane ran to one side of the plane to see it. And I was freaking out because I thought the plane was going to tip because the whole, everybody on the plane went over to watch the space shuttle. And I happened to get it on video, and I thought it was really the neatest thing that I've probably ever seen.
Now, Gary, how did you know the details of the story?
Well, because he sent an email out. Did he not send it to guys? Did you not get it?
No, I saw it. I was just asking that question.
On Lotus Note, when you send it to guys, it means you're pretty much sending it to everybody on Lotus Note. So Richard sent an email basically recounting that story, and then he attached the video to it. I remember opening up the video and having the same feeling that Howard did. I can't really tell what's going on. I bet it was exciting. Looks like you had to be there.
Yeah, you probably did, but it's like I've had friends that I sent it to that said they got the chills watching it, like when it goes through the clouds.
Produce those friends. Really?
Okay, if my buddy in Florida is listening, call in and say that you got the chills.
Who else did you send it out to besides like the people on Notes here?
I sent it to CNN. I sent it to JetBlue, and I wrote a big long nice letter to JetBlue saying how it was a magical moment and like. Like, I was, it was cool. How often are you in a plane at midnight and you get to look out and see a shuttle launch?
It's great. I understand. I'm all about it, that it was a great experience, but I just don't know that it's worth talking about on the radio. I do understand it. Believe me, I wish I'd have seen it.
And what do you thank JetBlue for?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what did they do?
Because it was cool that I don't know.
And did anyone care, by the way?
At that point, you should have written NASA for delaying it so you can see it.
Well, I'm thanking them on my album.
NASA?
Yeah, I've added them to my thanks list.
Well, Jason asked a good question. Did anybody get back to you?
Yeah, JetBlue wrote a really nice letter, and that's why I love them. This woman wrote a nice letter and saying, it's great that this flight delay turned into a positive thing. We really thank you for. And
we'll try to get your suitcase to you soon.
No, I mean, and I don't mind flight delays. It was because the weather was bad in New York, and I don't get mad because you can't control that stuff.
The woman must have been very happy that they didn't have to wheel you off this JetBlue flight.
Well. Right after the shuttle launched.
Oh, yeah, listen to this. Listen to this rationalization.
We were like, I didn't know if a shuttle launch puts out like airwaves that can knock the plane around or whatever, but I guess we went over a storm a little while after that, and it was the worst turbulence I've ever been in my life, and I didn't know if like the atmosphere had been disturbed or what was going on. I'm not a scientist, but I just started pounding the drinks. I had shots and we were freaking out. We were holding each other, me and my girlfriend. And we were like, we don't know what's going to happen. So,
oh my God,
it was scary.
It must be a nightmare to sit next to you on a plane.
Can I? By the way, very quick, I'll give you an example. I had a story from when I flew this weekend, and I'll tell it in a second, very quickly. But I told it to Howard, and he was like moderately interested in it, and then he moved ahead, and so that was that. Like, in other words, I've already mentioned to him, I wouldn't say, now that I'm on the air, hey, can I stop the show and tell you a story that I've already told you that you didn't seem that interested
but
in.
If, like, maybe you told him the story 3 days ago and he said, yeah, I want to get to that, but he forgot.
But he didn't say that to you. But he didn't email you back and say, I want to get to it.
But maybe he forgot to say that.
But maybe he forgot that he had watched it.
I'm going to tell you something right now that's really important that you need to know. When Howard doesn't respond to an email, it almost always means he saw it and doesn't want to deal with it. Yeah. But Richard's mind, if he doesn't respond, he clearly must not have seen it, because if he'd have seen it, he would have responded positively.
And everyone else should know, Richard isn't the only person who works here who likes to tell the stories of what they've done and update everybody.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying we all come in and we talk about our weekend and we talk about our day, and that's fine. I'm saying that just if you've already floated it to Howard to get it on the air, and if he hasn't responded, you crowbarred that in today.
Well, but you got to admit there are some times when he wants to be reminded of stuff. He said, "Hey, why aren't we getting to these, certain songs?"
But that's not.
You guys remind
that's what the commercial breaks are for, bro.
That's what the commercial breaks are for. And you can't tell the difference between a story that really has nothing to do with the show and one of your bits that you did. There's a big difference.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, me and Sal aren't in there in the commercial breaks anymore, so I don't know.
So tell me. Which you did, by the way. You came to me and you told me the story, and I said, okay, I don't think he's interested.
And what did you do?
But you didn't tell me you didn't think he's interested.
You told me, and so once you told me, why did you tell me? So that I would talk to him about it, maybe remind him about it.
Yeah,
right?
and
if I didn't come back to you and say he wants to get to that story, then why would you think that he's still interested?
And also, just as a friend, I've been telling everybody about it just so they'll check out the video. I just wanted to tell you to see if you had watched the video.
And I was fine that you told me, because we're not taking up radio airtime. But so what made, again, I'm trying to say, what made you think that that story had to get on the air? That's what I'm telling you.
Well, what if it had gone the other way and Howard could have gotten really mad at Richard for not bringing it up? Yeah. And Howard, the shuttle story might never have come up.
Actually, in a year he'd yell at me because I never brought up the shuttle story.
Well, Richard, when you said, "Do you mind if I change the subject?" How did you think it was going to go?
Well,
how did it play out in your mind? Because I'm sure you thought it through.
You want it to go like Howard will say, "Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I totally forgot about that email." But it didn't go like that.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Howard changing the news team format. Apparently they need to say where they are, and say the Howard 100 News, and state their full names. And some of the reporters took issue, particularly one named Lisa Glassberg? I don't know what to say. But anyway, there was a lot of talk about Lisa and how she reacted to this news. And, well, here's how it went.
we should talk about something that really dominated the opening of the show and for quite a bit, and that's the changes in the Howard 100 news department. And Howard basically proclaimed that this is the way it's going to be. And
so it is a dictatorship.
Well, no. Howard heard what everybody else had to say, and then Tim would know if it's a dictatorship.
Right, but isn't that what doesn't a dictator hear what everyone has to say and then just do what they want? And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm joking about yesterday, like, we take everything into account. It's like, at the end of the day, it's Howard's bat and ball.
Well, he's the boss.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say he's the president, but we have no House and Senate, really.
Right.
Yeah. But Howard did decide, well, I think I have it. Hit one, Ted. This is exactly what Howard decided.
From now on, the sign-off will be Howard Stern, Howard 100 News, and say where you are.
Right.
If you're in the bathroom.
Even if you're in the studio at your desk.
If you're at newsroom, Studio 69, in the hallway, bring the listener. I like Steve's idea.
Because Steve is often on the scene.
Yes. And I'd like to know if Lisa's doing her report and taking a dump. I want to know where she is.
Lisa G taking a shit.
Lisa G, Howard 100 News, the bathroom.
The ladies' room.
The ladies' room.
The shitty.
What do you think?
I like it.
And if I hear more protests, I'll make more rules.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, was that the mistake, making the protest in the first place, Gary?
Yes. Yes, because let's be honest. Who's bothered by this besides Lisa? Is Steve bothered by it?
Langford appears to be in his glory by it.
Shuley?
Shuley, I can't tell. I know he's struggling with the Shalom thing and, his personality as a news person, but ultimately I don't think
Shuley told me the only reason he goes by one name when he does comedy is because he figures there's no other Shuleys doing comedy. Otherwise, he doesn't care. But I think I said his name wrong. I said it's Igor. It's really Agar.
Yeah, Shuli Agar, but
I said Igor.
So we'll see what happens if he becomes Cher or does put the last name or stays Cher, puts the last name on there. But what was the reaction overall? What did people think of this?
Which people?
Everybody. I mean, in the studio.
Well, I mean, listen. The listeners and many of the office staff appear to live to get under Lisa's skin, so they were amused by it.
And how about Lisa?
She was not amused.
Now.
I thought Lisa did a really good job of trying to play off like, haha, it's funny, I'll go along with the joke, but I think it bothered her.
Yeah, I think it was getting under her skin a little bit, too, because she, takes a lot of pride in what she does. But it's one of those show moments where such a little thing gets under someone's nerve, and everybody immediately senses it and attacks.
It's so minute. I mean, really, Lisa G, Howard 100 News, Howard 100 News, I'm Lisa G. What are we talking about?
Well, I didn't know the G got on so many people's nerves.
Yeah, I mean, I did hear afterwards from several people that it was 2 or 3 syllables, the G.
Now, what do you think of Howard's issue with putting I'm if you're a reporter? I'm Lisa G or I'm Steve Langford versus just saying your name and where you are.
I think Howard's trying to direct it so it's more about Howard and less about anybody else because it's Howard's channels.
So it's fair to say that it will be Lisa Glassberg taking shits at work now.
I don't know about that.
Well, that got a huge laugh out of, and
Richard, that did, but I don't know.
And Richard Tate gets a ton of credit for that.
Yeah,
putting that together so quickly.
Lisa may be resistant to the full name. Didn't she say that her name is Lisa G?
Yes.
Like in other words, like I don't know who's another celebrity that like is Meatloaf's what used to have a name. But it might just be Meatloaf now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's legally changed his name. I don't know if Lisa's legally changed her name.
How great would it be if you got Lisa G's license and it just said Lisa G?
Well, she's got a license. Could we? Oh, maybe she doesn't. No, I bet she has a driver's license. Could we get? Bubba's. Yeah, Bubba's does say Bubba.
Does it really?
Yeah.
We get Lisa G's Social Security card.
That's a great question. Can we look into that and see if Lisa G's driver's license says?
Or get a Social Security card. I saw the number. It was 3.
Well, I don't think she was born. I don't think she was born, Gary, as Lisa G.
That's true.
But the driver's license is a good point.
But if you change your name, don't you have to get a new Social Security? Like Bubba probably has a new Social Security card. Same number, different name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right? You change it when you change your name legally. I think you change everything.
You have to post it. Don't you have to post it in the paper too? Like, do you have to make a public announcement?
Jim McClure?
Her name has not legally been changed.
Okay, so it's her
is trademarked.
So it's her stage. It's her stage name.
It's her exactly.
Mark in Boston. Welcome to the Wrap Up Show.
Hey guys,
She should be lucky. Lisa Glassberg should be lucky to even fucking have a job in this economy.
Well, why? Everyone's. I mean, she has a job, and everyone's got a job. Like Shuli's got a job too. Is he lucky?
No, but what I'm saying is, every time of that sign off, she sounds like she's complaining, like she's better than everybody else. Like, I'm Lisa G.
Well, apparently that's gone now, Mark.
You know, I have to say this, and I think this is going to go down in history as a backhanded compliment. I know that the audience thinks that she sounds really cunty, but she's not. She's not.
Why would you think that's a backhanded compliment, Gary?
No, I mean, Lisa's. I think people are confusing being straight, which she's very straight. You know what I mean? She's like a sort of a straight arrow with being cunty, but she's not cunty.
Well, I mean, the whole thing, she was cunty to bring it up in the first place. First of all, Shuli is Shuli. He was joking when he Shalom Biatch. Steve, well, that's just Steve. I mean, but she is trying to fucking mock herself out.
What do you mean by mock herself out?
Mock herself out, like, Bubba. She's trying to
mark
herself at everyone.
She's saying that she's her biggest fan.
Well, I think she would admit that.
Well, I think she's trying to play up, the Lisa G brand and the other stuff that she's got when she signs off. She's taking advantage of her time.
Hey, she is no brand, and she doesn't need to do it on Howard's fucking dime. That's the whole point.
But it is funny. It's like, well, Shuli's just Shuli and Steve's just Steve, but I hate Lisa.
Hey, well, she's a cunt.
She's not, though. She really isn't.
Well, I was going to say, we've been joined by another Lisa G supporter, and that's Ronnie Munn. Ronnie, are you enjoying this?
Ronnie Munn. How do you like that name?
Are you?
Ronnie M.
That's fucking cool.
Have you been enjoying it in the last few days?
Yeah, I've been loving it, man. But you know what? I got to say, I didn't want to go in there. I just laid back and I just yelled at the wall and stuff.
What did you say to the wall?
Like,
hello, wall.
What did the wall say to you?
Hi, wall. How the hell are you? Well, it was a soundproof. It was a soundproof. It was a soundproof wall, so it didn't say anything back to me.
Let me rephrase the question. If you did go in, what would you have said?
Well, I wanted to say what a hypocrite she is. Number one, because she's like. She's talking about satellite radio and how you work out of the box now. She hasn't worked out of the box since she's been here, okay? She's never been a team player with us, and whenever she's asked really to do anything, she won't do it. She says she's a professional, okay? So if she's a professional, if Howard sets a rule, don't sit there and argue with the boss. Take it and walk out. Don't go home and take aspirins or whatever the fuck you got to do. All right, come in the next morning and say what you're supposed to say, the way you're supposed to say it, and the hell with that. I'm Lisa G. Who gives a fuck? Just report the news and walk out. All right. I don't need hearing anything else.
Well,
That's it. I'm done.
Let me take Lisa's side for a second.
Why?
On this.
Because we're doing an hour-and-a-half show?
Yeah, and I want to make an argument here. And again, I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm playing devil's advocate. With you, Howard, you drive Howard. You had issues. Howard had issues with your car selection before.
Okay.
You spoke up and said why you thought the car, you didn't want to change it. And you got into it with Howard a little bit.
No, that's not. I didn't say I didn't want to change it. I just said that he was okay with it when we picked it. And then after we got it, he wasn't okay with it.
Okay, but he's the boss, and he could be able to change his mind.
So it took a little while, but we did get rid of it. It took some. You can't take a $100,000 car and throw it away in a minute.
No, I think what John is saying is it took a little while for you to absorb what you're telling Lisa to do. In other words, you came around and you were like, "You're right." You said, "Okay, Howard's right. We got to get rid of this car," but it didn't happen that minute.
No, it didn't happen that minute because he went along with it. It's not like I picked the car and said, "Hey, you got to live with this car."
Well, he went along with what Lisa did for the last couple of years.
Yeah,
and
Howard
changed his mind.
Exactly. He's been okay with I'm Lisa G until yesterday.
All right, whatever. You want to guys fuck me over? Go ahead.
I'm not fucking you over. I'm just saying.
Everybody sits back there in the office and they never fucking come clean what they really mean. I'm coming in here and I'm saying what I fucking mean. Okay? Everybody's all of a sudden a fucking lawyer now.
What?
Well,
everybody's defending, their bullshit.
Lisa's invited, of course, to come down and defend herself.
But I'm saying,
this.
John, you sit back there and you say to me off the air, you say a whole different fucking opinion, man.
Off the air,
what the fuck?
Off the air, everybody says different opinions sometimes, Ronnie. You know that. And again, hold on, Benji. And again,
I say what I say on the air, what I say off the air.
And what I said was,
and I'm saying, she's a fucking hypocrite.
All right, and what I said was, I'm not taking Lisa's side on this, and I presented the argument, and you obviously disagree. I know you like Lisa. I know you like sort of, joking around with her and breaking her balls or whatever else. But I know it upsets you that when it comes down to the show,
she's not a team player, man.
She won't.
I'm sorry,
and that's like
I'll joke with her. It's for I don't care, but she wants to be a professional. Be a fucking professional. And when the boss tells you to do something, do it.
I'm here at the Howard Stern Show. Ooh, it's my first time. Very exciting. And I'm here to promote my new show, talk show coming up on Fox. Premieres November 7th at 11 o'clock. Called The Wanda Sykes Show.
And Wanda, what do you expect going in there for the first time?
What was that?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's the usual? Howard just going to get all in my business.
All right. Well, good luck.
Wanda Sykes is very excited about the Wanda Sykes Show. I believe it's a sitcom.
No,
it's a talk show.
Oh, very funny woman. Very controversial. She used to be married to a dude.
I didn't know she was ever married to a dude.
A couple of years. That must have been torture for her. There's Wanda right now coming in the room. Look at her.
How are you?
Hey, Wanda. Congratulations on your talk show. I thought you were doing a sitcom. I didn't even know it was a talk show.
No, talk show. I can't do that sitcom thing. I'm on a sitcom. The New Adventures of Old Christine. So that's my sitcom.
I didn't even know the New Adventures of Old... I'm out of it. The New Adventures of Old Christine was still on the air, but someone just said to me, no, it's really funny.
And it's a hit, yeah.
It's funny. If I wasn't on it, I would still watch it.
You would?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I'm serious. I would watch it.
Do you watch a lot of television? Do you like television?
I do, but I haven't been watching a lot of stuff lately. I'm into that new show, that Flash Forward.
Are you?
Show. Yeah.
I watched one episode. I wasn't sure about that. I have to go back.
I'm into that.
You're an extremely attractive woman. And people say to me sometimes, they go, Howard, you're an attractive woman. No. They say, Howard, you look better in real life than you do on television. Do people ever say that to you? And I find it insulting. Do you find that insulting?
People say that to me, and I do find it insulting.
It is
what
insulting.
Does that mean
exactly?
That to you?
But I find that. But I find that with you sitting here. I find you look very attractive.
Thank you. It's this morning.
Did you lose weight or something?
I just look bigger on TV.
You do,
right?
I
really do. I don't know what it is.
I'm looking you over.
HD is not my friend.
HD's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's our enemies as well.
Yes.
It's the enemy of everyone.
I know. With this HD, I look like not only was I slapped a yarmulke, but I was smacked in the head by a brick. Now, listen, this is exciting.
The yarmulke had a brick in it.
Somebody hit a brick in the yarmulke.
HD was made for Bar Raffaelli.
That's right. I look very Jewy in HD. Listen to me. This is exciting for you, but I've got to go over Let's go over your life for a second.
Okay, let's do that.
I was shocked to learn that you were married to a man for many years.
Yes.
How many years? 5 years?
Yeah, 5. A little over 5 years.
That had to be torture. I mean, it's as
Well,
if
wait a minute. Do you know that she knew that she had
yes.
had a thing for women at that time?
you knew
You've
you
never
were
been
gay
asked.
when you married the guy.
You know what? I knew something was there, but this was like early on, and when I was a kid,
Right.
I knew something was going on. But I knew, it was like, hey, don't do that.
Right. Forbidden.
Yeah, forbidden.
It was just like touching yourself. You're
Right,
not supposed to do that
hey,
either.
don't do that.
I didn't know I loved the
Hands
women
off.
until I didn't know I loved the women until I banged the guy.
But you know what? My cousin, who is gay, I once said to him, "Did you ever make love to a woman?" And he goes, "Ugh, girls."
Wow.
But the point is,
But he knew early, and was sure.
listen, everybody knows early.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
so. I think people know early, but it's just whether you choose to go with it or just try to be normal.
So when you
I
had
chose to be normal.
when you went to live the so-called normal life, and you get in bed with this guy, you probably wanted to vomit. I mean, it had to be torture.
Now he's out there listening.
It's as if. Well, who cares?
Well, it's not like he was my first.
Right, but
Yeah.
okay, but I mean, but to get into a marriage and wear the white dress, I guess, and walk down the aisle and then have to go in the honeymoon and have sex with a dude, you had to be going insane. I mean, really.
Did you love the guy?
Yeah.
No,
And
you
so
didn't.
that
At
made it
time,
a little
I thought
bit.
I loved. Yeah, it was
yeah.
for what I thought love was. I would say, I loved him.
But when he was doing you, you were thinking of women.
Well, he had a nice ass, so I guess I was maybe.
Right.
You know.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, it has to be torture for you. I can't imagine. That's like if someone said to me, okay, the norm is guys get married to guys.
Right.
And I want to fit in. So now I'm banging a guy. And I'm like, oh, my God, I want to be with a woman.
I don't fit in.
I don't fit in. But I got to.
Something's wrong.
But I got to fit in. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's like when you're doing it, it's you're like, well, this is the way it's supposed to be, and then you go, I had about enough of that. And then
was
it got
it
to the
never
point of
satisfying? I mean, did you never have
well, there were times when when it was. I mean, you just got to make certain moves, certain adjustments. I mean, come on, enough friction. It's gonna hit the spot
gonna
eventually.
happen.
Something's gonna happen, right?
That's true.
Right.
Well, I had a friend who went out with a gay woman. We didn't know she was gay at the time. And he showed me his penis. The first time he had sex with her, his penis was black and blue.
Yes,
now, I'm talking about looked like it had been in a car wreck. Because she was so dry, she did not want him inside of her, obviously. And he had trouble getting in. And I figured, boy, he doesn't know how to have sex. But then we found out. Years
was
later,
gay.
she was a lesbian. You see?
There's women who aren't dry.
Well, I'll have that discussion with you later.
Artie's only been with lesbians.
You've never been with a woman who got wet?
You know, they say it's like a dry heat. It's like having sex with Arizona.
You were able to get wet?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
So maybe you're bi.
No.
No.
Like I said, enough friction. I think
Where'd you grow up?
Virginia.
You know what story I love about you? It was when I remember you were. I don't remember the show, whether it was the Emmys or the.
It was one of those
Grammys.
award shows.
One of those award shows. And Bill Cosby sitting in the audience. Good old Bill, who knows everything about comedy and the funniest guy in the world, right? So you're walking around, and you're busting your balls to be funny,
right?
And you're doing
you
your
looked
thing.
like you were excited to see him.
And you go, you go, hey, Bill Cosby, what's happening?
Yeah.
You know, and I forget the question you asked him. You said to him something like, "What's the reason for the success of the Cosby Show?" And he said, "We spoke English on my show."
Yeah.
In other words, putting you
putting
down,
me down
for the way you speak.
Right.
In the middle of an award show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of an asshole moment for him. I thought.
Yeah.
A bit.
Absolutely.
Because one thing, if he really cared, and wanted to give me some advice, you pull the person aside and do that.
Right.
You don't do
them.
you don't do that.
Right.
So.
But you recovered.
I recovered, and I was happy that I didn't even absorb it at that moment. I didn't even know what happened, but when I got backstage, everybody was just like staring at me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay. What's wrong?" And it's like, "Oh, you'll find out."
Yeah.
And when I did, I'm like, "Wow, I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have said something very
rude.
nasty nasty. Yeah.
That would have been good.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
I never liked Cosby's pompous bullshit. I never liked him as
Fat Albert. Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's talking about Ebonics, Fat Albert. Please.
If Fat Albert was.
Eba. You know, what the fuck?
Yeah, remember that guy?
Heba Deba.
Heba. Hebe Howby.
How does he explain that? So I would have said to him, "Oh, you want to speak English? Okay, you're an asshole."
Was that clear enough for you?
How'd I do?
Cause.
Yeah.
How about a little French? Rendezvous. Remember that?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
I never liked. Yeah, rendezvous. I never liked Cosby. I used to go see him when I was a kid. I saw him at the Felt Forum at the time. It was called the Felt Forum, a little thing off my... I never thought the guy was funny anyway. I don't like his comedy.
Funny.
He's not funny.
I've seen him live. He's funny.
No, not funny.
He's funny. I got to give him that. He's
You were
funny.
laughing hard.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you get into stand-up comedy? Your parents conservative? Are they very?
Yeah,
they're
they
real
are.
conservative
They're
people.
conservative
and you tell them you're
people.
going to be a stand-up comic, and they.
Well, luckily, I made this decision when I was out of their house. You know, I was already. I was working. I'd finished college. And
What'd you say you were going to be in order to appease them?
Yeah, where did you study in college?
Just marketing, and I was like, and that time I lived in Maryland, so everybody you go to college and then you work for the government. So
Where'd you go to college?
Hampton University.
And you went there, and everyone figured you just get a regular job and all that. And then when you go into stand-up comedy, does it like blow your parents' mind? Does it blow your family's mind?
Yeah, they think I'm nuts.
Right.
They really thought I had lost my mind. You're going to leave a good government job to go do stand-up? That's unheard of.
Yeah, why would you
That's
want to
just
do
crazy.
that?
You work for the government. You work for the government. Benefits.
You got a guaranteed good
Yeah,
thing.
you a GS9? What the hell's wrong with you?
GS9.
You know how many more GSs are left for you? What the hell?
Well, it's true. I mean, parents worry about you, and your family worries. Were you always the funny kid? Were you always the one who made everyone laugh?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Or either just outspoken. The one always would say stuff and usually like get in trouble. I think my all-time record. I think I got like a beating 6 days in a row.
Really?
For something. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean a beating?
Oh my goodness.
What kind of beating?
But just like just a spanking.
Your parents would spank you?
Yeah.
Erotic spanking? Your clothes were off?
Oh yeah, they will put the ball in my mouth and everything. What the hell is wrong with you?
What is wrong with them?
Did you? Who would spank you? Your father?
Oh, my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Would she pull your pants down and expose your ass naked?
No, it was through the clothes. But it's the summertime. It's more on your legs.
I see.
Yeah, the shorts.
That's humiliating to a child, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't beat my kid.
No way.
Yeah, but I don't know because. They're white, so I might slip up every now and then.
Right. You got kids now.
Payback.
You have kids. You have 2 kids?
Yeah.
You have 2 kids? You're with your partner how long?
3 years.
How come no marriage with her?
No, I'm married.
You got legally married?
We got married in California.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Kept that under the radar. Should have played that up
A little
more.
bit. Yeah, no, we made an announcement and everything.
Yeah, there was some heat about
but
that.
it's under your radar, Howard.
Under
How
my
about
radar.
that?
You married a white woman.
Yes.
Now,
and now
getting...
you have white children?
Yes.
Now, wait a second. You got flack.
Uh-huh.
I would imagine from the brothers and sisters out there. So, what are you doing with a white person? Right?
I don't think so. I think they get so caught up on, you're gay?
Yeah, it's that. Once they get past that. But it's funny. It's black women, like straight black women. Right. They're the only people that, and not a lot of, but when we do catch flack, it's from black straight women. I'm like, what the hell? You're straight. It's not like you lost one.
Yeah, right.
You know?
You don't have to worry about that.
You have to worry about it. But
now, but then when you had to make the decision, I guess your wife, she decided to carry the babies.
Of course.
Yeah, you weren't doing that.
Well, I can't do that.
You're not carrying no babies.
No.
That's not for you.
No.
You'll have kids, but more like in the husband role. You're the one who's gonna not give birth.
You're the breadwinner.
Right.
I had some complications. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What's your complication?
I had fibroid tumors.
So you can't have babies?
Right.
Is that the reason why, or you just don't even want to have babies?
Yeah, well,
you
it
just
works.
blame it.
It's a good excuse.
Right.
Hey, I
like
would, sweetheart. I would, but I don't have the things. So
it was like being flat-footed in during the Vietnam era. I got flat feet.
So you have to decide who's going to be the sperm. You go to a sperm bank. You decide to have children. She has to get pregnant, and then you have to choose: are we going to have a black father, or are we going to have a white father? That
Why
had to
not
be.
the black father?
I figured it was with her, so I said, okay, I'm with you, all right, and we went with the white donor because it's like to have the black donor so the babies can look like you. I'm like, we're two women, the babies aren't going to look like us. We're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, because that was my first
hell?
thought. My
Yeah.
first thought was like, okay, let me figure this out. Wanda's black. The wife is white. The children should be mixed racially.
Why?
Because you're the father.
I'm not the father. I'm the other mommy.
Right. So maybe you're right. Or maybe you should have Chinese kids and screw the whole other thing.
Yeah, Mexicans. That would be great.
That would be really great.
That'd be great.
So now, are you called mommy? And is she called mommy?
She's maman.
Maman?
In French. Because
Is
she's
she
French.
Oh,
yeah.
she's French. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, very hot.
Is she super hot?
She's very hot.
You go for super femme women?
Yeah.
You do?
Not super femme. I mean, but she's hot.
She's hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never know with gay couples who's going to go which way and what they want. You know what I mean? I could see you going with a really dykey chick. I don't know. So now you got the kids. How old are the kids?
They're 6 months.
6 months?
They're babies.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
twins? You got twin white kids?
Yep. A boy and a girl.
That's nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
Did it in one fell swoop, huh?
One swoop.
Now you're done?
Knocked it out.
That's
I
it.
think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Now, do you catch shit from anyone in your family? Oh, you got kids, you're lesbian, or are those days over? Do people accept?
It's we're working on it.
Oh,
you know.
really?
Yeah.
You're getting grief.
I'm gonna say grief. It's just been slow.
Are
It's
you
just getting better. But
You're
it's
talking
slow.
about your parents.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
They can't deal.
Yeah.
What's the
They're
deal?
old, Howard. Man,
So what?
They're old.
So what? Why can't they love?
They're supportive, and
They are?
especially my dad. My dad is, he wants to see the baby. So
He hasn't seen
He
them yet.
hasn't seen the children yet?
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's finally up to seeing them.
Maybe your parents would have preferred if you had black kids. Maybe that was the hang up.
Maybe that would have helped.
Maybe they're racist.
I think they would prefer for me to have a husband. How about that?
Yeah, let's start with that. So this is a big thing. Do they never come to visit you and your wife?
Oh yeah, they have been.
Were they at the
I'm
wedding?
serious. No, they weren't at the wedding.
Oh.
They weren't at the
They weren't
wedding?
at the wedding. No.
Shame on them. Did they try to spank you? Your parents didn't come to the wedding.
No.
That's a heartbreak to you.
At the time, but
Yeah, of course.
Do you have
once
other
get over
siblings?
it, yeah. I
And
have
they
a
were all
brother.
at their weddings, weren't they? Celebrating and
Wait a
carrying
second.
on.
I want to say something.
What?
That's the worst part of all of
Yeah.
this stuff. People are so hung up on gay, straight. It drives me crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm extremely
Wouldn't you want to see
open-minded
your
again.
child happy and loved? Yes.
If my daughters, I don't care who they married, I would, unless they were like a hatchet murderer, I would go to the wedding.
Well, they're almost, her parents are almost saying, we'd rather you be with an abusive man
Yeah.
than a loving woman.
Yeah, would they prefer an abusive man or a loving woman? So you called them up and said, Mom, Dad, I'm getting married.
Right.
I love my wife, my fiance.
Now, they had met
I
her
would like-
before.
Yeah. Have they
Had
met
they
her?
met her?
Yes.
Oh, they did. Sounds like they barely met her, but okay.
They were at
met
the
her.
airport getting out of town.
I think it was at a casino.
Yeah.
I was playing Atlantic
Oh,
City.
my goodness.
You know.
Why couldn't our dreams come true?
I was playing Atlantic City. They were playing the slots, and I just walked by. Hey, excuse me, I'd like to meet somebody.
Why couldn't our dreams come true and our daughter marry Ike Turner?
Oh, God.
Do they still try to introduce you to men?
No.
They do not.
They've given up on that.
That'd be great if they showed up at the wedding with a man and said, listen, we want you to meet someone. Set you up. So this is an amazing story, really.
Okay.
Don't you? Okay.
I'm gonna go with it.
There's a lot of pain in this.
You know what, Howard? It's you move on, man. Like I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I realize that that's their stuff. I can't drag them through this.
But do you
they
call
have to
them?
work through. Yeah.
You do? Speak to them, what, once a month?
Like every other week or so.
You're angry.
Yeah,
I can see the anger.
I check in. I'm not angry.
Can't believe how angry you are.
Jeez, calm down.
Yeah. Hey, take it easy.
Hold me back, Artie. Hold me back.
Were all your siblings supportive? Did they go to the wedding, or were?
No,
some...
I bet you no. They
No,
didn't,
no,
right?
no one from my family went.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I wish I was your brother. I would go.
He would be there.
I
Thank you.
sure as hell would be. I'd
Thank
be proud of it, too.
I'd put on blackface to go. I would.
You would?
You would
Yeah,
turn
I
black
would.
to go.
That's how much I want to make her happy.
You're telling me me not one of your siblings went, and your parents didn't go, and you can still smile about this.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was the 25th was our 1-year anniversary.
But what do you think you're doing? Something wrong?
It was a beautiful wedding.
No tears over this with the parents and the brothers and sisters?
Howard, I'm
Fuck 'em.
living a great life.
What
right
about
now,
your
and,
wife's family?
you know,
They're all
they'll get
supportive.
there.
Your
Hmm?
wife's family's all
Oh
supportive?
man, yeah, they flew in from France, and
Look at this.
her best friend came over from France, and her sister. It was
I'd be honored. The next time you need a sperm donor, please ask me.
Okay.
If you two jerk me off, I'll do it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm being serious.
They didn't want to get that involved.
Oh, you
with
don't want to
I
get it?
don't think.
Oh, that's not how it works? What do I know? I figured that's how it happens.
Just bring over the cup.
Yeah. All right, I'll bring over a cup if you want me to.
It's just a cup.
Just a cup. Trust me, you don't want me as the father. So anyway, it all comes down to this talk show now. That is why you're here.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of talk show is this going to be? Will you do sketches and humor? You're going to do what are you going to do?
We will do monologue.
Go ahead.
I will go up to monologue.
You walk out, you're going to do a monologue.
I'll do a monologue.
Now, that we know you have no problem with.
No, shouldn't be a problem. Right?
Easy.
I think I got that one.
Are you going with the green car?
Not gonna go to the car.
You got to have gimmicks, apparently.
Evidently, the green car is the
Are
thing.
you gonna? She was on Jay Leno's show, and that was one of the interviews I saw. And I mean, he really doesn't listen. You're telling him, and he gives you the worst setups.
Right.
He says, "So, you got kids?" And then Wanda has to do some material.
Jay, we know where we're going on the interviews. So, Jay and I have a shorthand. And I know to you it looks like, hey, he's not listening, but yeah.
But I mean, people weren't even told you're married. So you got kids.
Listen, she likes going on the show.
And then he had her bowl to get a plug.
The bowling was my idea, but it wasn't a regulation lane.
Right.
So that's how.
Are you a good
beat me
bowler?
on it. I used to be.
Yeah.
Before I had these damn kids.
Is it going to be hard for you with these kids? I mean, you're not that type. You love to work. You love to be out.
I love to work.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I can do 12, 13-hour days. That's what I'm doing.
Did you say to your girlfriend? Did you say your wife? Excuse me. Did you say to your wife, "Listen, we got such a good thing going. You're hot. I'm hot. What do we need kids to complicate things for?" I mean, did you
messing up our hotness?
Yeah. Why mess up? Why mess up
all this heat? Right?
Yeah. You didn't really want to have kids. You did it to please her, right?
No, I really did.
You did?
I did want to have kids.
Okay. All right.
I
Yes.
want to have kids.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't, but after meeting her and we were together almost 2 years, I was like, why wouldn't I want to have kids with her? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
You came to that place.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm telling you, the best part of my day is like in the morning, playing with the kids in the morning, and then there when they, going to bed.
What about this rumor that there's a sex tape of you and your wife out there on the
Really?
internet? Yes. Two of you are completely nude, doing each other and everything. What are we going to see?
She'd
a
like
sex
to
tape?
see it. I would love to see that.
You never videotape your lovemaking?
No.
Really?
It's because I need some work, man.
You do not.
I'm
you got a
telling
good
you.
body.
Ooh, it's my. I just say. It would have been a short tape. How about that?
Why
My
do you say that?
stamina, man. I just don't have it.
Are you serious?
Really?
You mean as a lovemaking person, it's over in 3 seconds?
Well, not three.
I don't understand. I thought women are so sensitive and they go for hours and they touch each other's breasts for like a half hour. Then they.
Yeah, and then it's like, come on, move on.
Right. I thought.
Right.
But you're saying you have no stamina.
It's not a lot.
That's the first time I've heard a gay woman say that.
All that. Oh, we did it all night long.
Nothing like that. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta get some sleep.
Does your wife complain that you're not a good lover?
Oh no.
She says. Does she say to you, "This is not
good.
in the gay handbook. We're supposed to
good.
spend time on each other's vaginas for like 7 hours, and we're supposed to take baths." And this is every gay woman I meet says, "Oh, guys are so fast and rough.
Oh.
Women are so wonderful. They
She
touch my
loves it.
breasts like butterflies." I mean, but you're almost.
I do a good job now. Don't give me. She happy customer.
Really?
Very satisfied.
She doesn't say you're leaving me hanging. I mean,
Not at all.
Nothing.
She's very happy.
and how is the sex life since the kids? Are you back to your normal 4 or 5 times a week?
I don't know about 4 or 5 times a week, but we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She gets you off.
Oh yeah.
What's the best way to get you off anyway? Woman like yourself. What do you like?
Not have kids.
Oh, stop it.
All right, so now
Let's say I like to please.
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, you're more of that. Ah, interesting. I never had you pegged that way. I figured you just lay there like a lox and everybody works.
No,
on
that
you.
was when she was with guys.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
Yeah. Guys like, all right, come on.
So how do you have an orgasm if you like to please?
Well, you do. Yeah.
You mean
I
you
mean,
can-
it's reciprocated, but I'm just saying that's Let me do this first.
I'm picturing you touching yourself while you're pleasing her, and that's the whole lovemaking. And I don't feel you're getting enough out of this.
There's more to it than that.
There is.
Yeah, way more to it than that.
So now the talk show.
Okay.
Let's get down to something important. This thing has to succeed.
Yes.
We need it to succeed.
Okay.
All right. So you're
All
going
right.
to come out, you're going to do the monologue.
I'm going to do the monologue.
All right, you're not doing a green car.
Right.
Do you think that's a mistake?
To not do the big
Not
green
do the
car.
I think you might need the green car. I don't know. This is supposedly the wave of the future, the green
The
car.
green car? I
Yeah.
don't think I don't know.
I mean,
not really into the
thank God.
green car.
Will you copy all the greats and have sex with your interns?
Whoa.
What about that? What about that? That brings up a serious topic. What kind of show are you going to run? It is called the Wanda Sykes Show.
Right.
Just
You're
like
gonna
David
have one
Letterman
of
is the
those
David Letterman Show. Are you
little
gonna have,
rooms?
You're going to have a little room with a cot in the back with a
We will
couch?
have a little room, but it will be a nursery. Yeah.
Will not have sex with your interns?
But not have sex with the interns.
A really
You
sexy,
should see
cute...
these interns. I will not have sex with the interns.
Are these interns a mess?
Omar, come on. I'm not having
Hey, you're
sex
not
with
into Omar? No way.
He's a sweetheart. I love you, Omar. I'm
Right.
joking.
So, no office with a sofa bed, none of that stuff.
No.
Right. You're not going to use a
No.
vibrator on your band leader and create a sensation. Are you going to have a
Are
band?
you having a band? No. I
No
don't,
band,
No,
thank
I don't
God.
have a band. I
You
don't
don't
have a
need
band.
a band.
You're gonna love. I have a drag queen.
What does the drag queen do?
She sings. Portia.
Portia?
And that's how you're breaking to commercials with Portia?
When we get enough money to get the music, yeah. That's right now,
Is it a low-budget affair?
Hey, man, it's yeah.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, it's a struggle right now.
Do you ever say to them, listen, come on, you got to give me some money here so I can produce a good show?
We say that all the time.
All right, so you're having arguments with management already. You haven't even gotten on
But
the
it's good though. They're good. It's just that now they're seeing how far we want to take the show. So now we just got to.
It's a syndicated show.
No, Fox.
Fox Network.
Fox Network.
Fox puts up the dough.
Fox putting up the dough.
Good money in this thing?
Yeah.
They're paying you
Pretty
nice?
decent, Pretty decent.
What do you got, a one-year
Pretty
contract?
decent. Yeah, what, 22 episodes? Yeah.
22 episodes. What is it, once a week, the talk show?
Yeah, Saturdays,
Yeah,
right?
so
That's
I'm not
it?
doing every night. Yeah.
Well, wait a
one
second.
Saturday
We got a talk show. You got to build up loyalty. You got to be on every night.
Saturday nights, people looking forward to it. So
I
that way
see.
it's end of the week. They like, bam, oh now, woo, Wanda. I've been waiting for Wanda.
Will
Okay.
it be live or taped in advance?
We're gonna tape on Friday nights to air Saturday.
Will you dance a la Ellen, where Ellen DeGeneres is known to dance?
No, I will have cocktails though. There's a bar.
Oh, drinking on
Yes,
the show.
there's a big W, and the W turns around when the panel guest comes out, and that's when the bar is open.
So
we
if
will
I was a
have
guest,
drinks.
I
Yes.
could sit there and get boozed
have
up.
a nice drink and a chat.
Will you
Yeah.
drink on the show?
Oh, do you damn right.
You love to drink.
I love
What
to
do you
drink.
like to drink?
I'm like I love Patron
Yeah.
Silver.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is some show.
And but I won't do that on the show because then that's just a fight.
Somebody
It just gets ugly. then.
Somebody told me that on the show you were going to have a giant photograph of Bill Cosby and you're going to defecate on it. That's
Wow.
controversial.
That's
what is
the
it?
cold open. Howard.
Oh, that's called the cold open.
That's
All
called
right.
the cold open.
And what about crystal meth? Will you have a crystal meth bar where people can do a little of that?
The drag queen has it.
The drag queen has it? Okay. So this is going to be a monologue?
Yeah.
It's going to be an hour-long show?
Right. And Keith Robinson, who's a very funny comedian and good friend of mine, he's like my co-host sidekick. So.
Oh, that's great. I know Keith.
Yeah, you know Keith.
Yeah,
right?
he's funny.
Yeah.
He's that's great.
Why?
news.
Why? What do you mean a co-host sidekick? I don't understand. You're going to
It's
sit
like
on the couch
hanging out with my buddy.
like
you know?
Ed McMahon kind of thing? He sits on the couch?
No, he actually is going to have a voice, an opinion
Right.
on the show.
He gets
he's
to
just
talk.
not. He's just not my laugh track. No.
Okay,
he's
good.
We'll get into it. We'll have arguments because we have like a brother-sister relationship anyway. So.
What time is this going to be on?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock
Mhm.
Saturday night
Yep.
on Fox.
Yes. And
I
then we'll
tune
have a
in.
bunch of tape pieces and stuff. I did this thing. I went to AdultCon when they, when it was in L.A.
What's that?
It's
Is
the
that one of
Adult
those
Entertainment Industries
Triple X
Convention.
kind of
yeah,
thing?
Triple X?
Yeah, and I went there to see if I can get the adult entertainment industry to go green.
Well, will they?
It doesn't look like it.
Do
yeah.
you think your parents will watch this show, or will they not support this as well?
I think they'll watch it.
I wonder. I don't know.
And then judge.
Yeah, right.
You'll hear about it later. Oh dear.
Are we worried about Saturday Night Live, for example? They will be on against you in the second half hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's Saturday Night Live. You got to worry about them. But I think I'm bringing in a audience that's not watching Saturday Night, TV anyway.
Right.
They're not watching TV at the time anyway.
Well, yeah,
so it's not like I'm taking in any of their audience. I think I'm hopefully bring some new people.
Well, I'm excited for you. I hope this works out. I like that. You know what? You ought to bring back Karnak. Remember Johnny Carson used to wear that hat? I love that.
That's great with Patron.
Oh,
yeah.
Patron and Karnak. I like it. Do you have feelings about Letterman? Are you upset that he is having sex with the interns? Or you don't spend time thinking about it?
I really don't spend time.
You don't spend time thinking about that?
Do you do the Letterman show?
I do more of
Jay.
Yeah.
More Jay.
I don't have anything against Dave. I think Dave is very funny. But usually whenever I'm out here doing a New York run, it's either they're down or the timing just doesn't work out. Yeah.
Jason, you're on the air with the great Wanda Sykes. What do you have to say?
Morning, guys. Just a quick question. Wanda, have you ever had any white man meat?
Have I had any white man meat?
A white man meat. That's a very, very sensitive question, yet one you need to answer.
Yes, I have, Jason.
Wow.
And so you did. You said, well, maybe it's black meat, and you tried the white meat.
Yeah, you have to.
You tried it all.
Let me just make sure.
Right.
Maybe,
Maybe you're into white meat.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
That's it.
Maybe
Who
that's
knows?
it. And I was like, oh, nope, same thing. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Doesn't matter who it's attached
Same
to.
thing, same smelly balls. It's all the same.
Balls are gross, aren't they?
Boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys need to get like a purse or something for those things or something.
And they don't get any prettier the older you get. I can attest to
There's
that.
there's no group of people I understand more than lesbians.
Right.
I mean, absolutely makes sense
You're
to me.
basically on the same page.
I look down and go.
Exfoliate something.
I look down at what I got and I go, ooh, no wonder they call it junk. All right, let's go to Ed. Ed, come on, baby. What's happening?
Hey, not much. Hey, Wanda, I want to say you're the funniest comedian out there. I love you.
Ed.
I think you're one of the most recognizable women in TV. And one other question. And by the way, your promo on my promo, I love it. Great idea. And when are we going to expect Artie on there doing shots with you?
Oh, of course, of course.
Artie is on the wagon. He's not allowed on
have
that
him
show.
on to do shots.
We can't have him doing shots.
Yeah, Artie's on the list. Artie is he's on the list. He's on the board.
He's on the
he's
short
a guest
list.
that we want to get.
Yeah,
he definitely is a guest we want to get. We're gonna bring Artie, but we gotta do it during sweeps.
Yeah. And keep
so I can sweep up.
Yeah, it's gonna be so.
And keep him away from the booze, please.
I love you, Wanda.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank
Thanks,
you.
Ed. Love you too.
Well, everyone
Hey, Artie,
obviously-
you were real funny the other night on the
Jimmy
was that
Fallon?
Fallon?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you killed it, man.
Thank you, Wanda.
We haven't
Very
even played it here yet. We're going to be doing that later.
Oh,
in the
really?
show.
Okay.
That's
I
right.
appreciate it.
Very fun.
Well, listen. What about wardrobe? Are you going to dress foxy? Are you going to wear little skirts? I mean, you do have.
Are you doing the designer thing like Joan Rivers used to do? Bob Mackie gowns?
No, it would be like kind of laid back. But,
Laid back?
Yeah, I'm
Saturday
into
night.
the vest thing. So
Yeah?
Vest?
Yeah.
No. Listen
No,
to me.
yeah, don't do the vest.
Robin
what
hit
if
it
I
on
show a little,
Show a little titty.
cleavage, right?
Yeah, come on.
Push the boobs up a little
You
bit.
got a
little
great.
cleavage
You got a great
and
rack. How
just
big
a
are
little,
those?
Huh?
Are those D's?
These are double D's.
Double D's.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Like my Robin.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Robin's a G.
I'm a G. I skip.
G.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Does your wife have big breasts?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. It's enough for me. I love them. Love them.
Well, listen.
Nice little handful.
I'm very excited about this for you.
Thank you.
Here you are, a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Still good money doing comedy on stage?
Oh, yeah.
Still go around doing that?
Oh, yeah.
Corporate gigs? Is that where the cash is?
The corporate gigs, that's where the cash is. I have fun doing the casinos, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You still do a lot of that?
Well, not now. Not with the talk show.
All right.
Yeah, with that and old Christine, I you know.
You're busy.
I'm busy.
You've got a legitimate show business career.
I'll give her another plug. She has an HBO special out right now that is hilarious. I saw it the other night, and this is the name of it. I'm not being racist. This is the name of it.
Right.
It's called Wanda. I'm gonna be me. Did I say that right?
You said it right. I'm gonna be me.
I'm gonna be me. That's the
Why is
name
that
of it.
racist?
Because I think it's sort of
Ebonics.
Ebonics.
Ebonics?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you use the N-word in your act?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Do you get grief about that?
No.
Cosby hasn't been on the phone to you?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm sure he'll, you know.
The N-word is funny in certain instances, right?
Sometimes that's the only word that you can use.
Oh, when you have a bet on the Knick game, it's so hilarious.
All right. Let's go to Turtle. He has the final word with Wanda Sykes. After all, she does have to get back and get ready to do the show.
Listener.
Thank you, Turtle.
Love and peace, man. Love and peace.
Love and peace. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Right.
Hey, listen, Wanda, I got to ask you a question.
What's that, baby?
Would you let Robin lick you from twat to asshole?
Jesus.
Nonsense.
No, that's disgusting, but nevertheless a legitimate question. Would you let Robin?
That's terrible. I like Robin. Why would I put her through that? I know my diet. I know what's going on down there.
Robin, are you attracted at all to Wanda?
Stop it. I think Wanda's a lovely person.
But that's not your thing. For
Please.
years people used to say that Robin was gay.
Really?
Yeah, they would accuse her of this. And I know that she is not.
Right.
They would
Believe
actually
me.
say they saw me with people.
That's right.
They had all kinds of fantasies going on and thought they were real.
A lot of straight women get accused of that, like Oprah.
Uh-huh.
Everyone thinks she's with Gail.
No.
You don't believe it?
No.
They hang
And you have pretty good gaydar, is what you're saying.
I have pretty good guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell says she thinks there's something going on there. She's not sure what. She says she never was Stedman. She's
Oh,
always
boy,
with Gail.
that's a real good source there, Howard. Rosie O'Donnell, sweet Jesus.
Rosie has gaydar too, you know. Use your gaydar on Robin.
Robin, I
No.
tell, strictly dickly.
Yeah. Waste of time.
I have gator. One time a guy was fucking me, and I'm like, this guy is gay.
That's how you figured it out.
Yeah, you think.
It was in L.A. County. And
You're pretty
could not
sure.
have, but
Now,
I was-
Wanda, life will be pretty perfect if the show takes off. You'll have your Christine show. You'll have your stand-up gigs with the lucrative corporate gigs, and Vegas, and then you'll have your talk show.
My talk show.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
More cleavage on the show.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, don't get crazy.
I'll get like a Howard cam.
That's right.
On the show.
That's
Just
right.
right down there.
And I pray for your parents' acceptance and love.
I appreciate that.
I mean, why the hell can't they
I'll
show
tell
up
you,
at the
it's
wedding?
getting better. Keep praying. It's
I
working.
don't know.
Yeah, but how long do you have to live? My
Yeah,
God.
I mean, you might not be alive by the time that happens.
I mean, how successful do you have to be? And
Do you think if this show gets so successful that women will throw themselves at you and it might be the end of your marriage?
That could be.
You could succumb to temptation?
Oh no.
No way.
No.
Come on.
I'm
This is
happy.
it, huh?
I'm happy. It's like
Right, now you
no
are.
one's out there can give me what I have. Why would I mess up this?
All right, well, I like your attitude.
She'll be with Anne Heche in a year.
Stop it.
If your show's a hit, I think your parents will love you. If not, I'm
My
afraid
parents love me.
it doesn't sound,
They love
doesn't
me.
sound good.
They love me.
All right, okay, whatever.
It sounds like they hate the French broad.
Yeah, they love you and hate the French broad. All right, listen to me. You have a lot on your mind, obviously. It's a complicated situation for you. But I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you.
I hope the talk show goes through the roof.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
pulling for you. I will watch. And green car. Think about it. Just think about it. All right.
Just take it.
Just take it and do it. Don't be ashamed. It'll put you right over the top. Saturday night, I think people want to watch people go around the track
Absolutely, yes.
in an electric car.
And I tell you what, like half things pop out on the track.
Yeah, like Al Gore. That's not getting old. God forbid they got 22 riders on that show. Have something new pop out of the fucking track. assholes.
And shoot confetti at the people as they
right. Yeah, do something. Shoot bullets at the people.
Oh, that'll be an innovation.
That's
Shoot
right.
bullets.
As long as we're
Push a
riffing.
wheelchair across there. So,
That's right. Come on, something.
As long as we're riffing, have a chicken make NFL picks.
There you go. That'll make it.
There you go.
All right, listen. The Wanda Sykes Show. Everybody has to watch. Wanda needs you to watch.
Yes.
It's probably going to bring her parents back into her life if you watch. I'm not going to play that up too much.
Oh, my goodness.
For God's sakes. What did you do for the government that you were a G9 or whatever that
I
is?
was a contracting specialist.
What the hell is that?
She killed people.
Bought stuff.
Is that a secretive job?
Stuff. Nah, I bought stuff.
You were with the FBI, weren't you?
NSA.
NSA?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
That's like a spy.
Were you a spy? What? You're not allowed to talk about it, are
I
you?
wasn't a spy. I was a contracting specialist.
Sure
I
you
just made
were.
purchases. I bought equipment, spy equipment.
What did you do?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I bought things. The engineers would send over blueprints, and I would send them out to contractors to get bids.
Now I understand the French wife. You were working undercover in France, weren't you?
You make my life seem so much more interesting than what it is. I
And
love it. I love
NSA
it.
stands for not saying anything.
Right. I think she bought condoms for Clinton himself. I need you to get me rubbers. And Hillary can't know. Anything like that? No?
No.
All right, listen. The Wanda Sykes Show premieres.
Rubbers for
That's right, rubbers. You're on a mission.
That's what the NSA does.
Are you on a mission right now? Is all this just one big cover-up?
yeah.
Are you here to investigate me?
It's all. That's
Right.
my. Yep. It's been a ruse.
First show, I have an idea.
Okay.
Hold your kids up on TV so your parents can see them. Think about it. It's a bit.
Oh, my goodness, you're terrible.
Yeah, that's like balloon boy people.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad,
I
you know.
exploit my kids like this on national TV.
Mom, Dad, you know what? I do have kids, and since you haven't seen them, here they are.
Why would she want to immediately lose 2 viewers?
I'm sure. You think your parents would turn off the show if they saw your kids on there?
I mean, you want to start attracting people.
Sure. I want to bring people to the tent, not from.
Now, I'm recalling something, too. Now, did you get into trouble at one of those political
Oh, yeah.
things where you were
yeah.
entertaining the president or
Yeah.
something?
Now, what
Yeah.
happened to you?
It was. I did a joke. It was so stupid.
What was the joke?
The joke, because Rush Limbaugh, he was saying he hopes this administration fails, and I'm like, well, he's saying he's hoping the country fails. Like, that's not. I mean, he's pretty much has the same desires as the terrorists.
Right.
He wants us to fail. So I think he's a terrorist. And that's matter of fact. I think he was the 20th hijacker, but he was so strung out on OxyContin that he missed his flight.
Well, I too was outraged that he was rooting against the president.
Yes, yeah.
Why would you? This is your country. How would you?
But
Maybe you didn't
what's wrong
vote
with
for
the
him.
country that you can't say that?
Yeah.
Are we out of our minds?
Yeah.
There was nothing offensive about what you just said.
Okay, well, there was a tag.
Oh, really?
That I did. And I said, he hopes the country fails. I said, I hope his kidneys fail.
Oh.
I think that's what people
You know what? Get out of here.
That's over the line. All right.
By the way, and all that's true. You know how many flights I've missed because I was strung out on OxyContin?
But I like that you won't use your kids in the show, even to show your parents, and you're not going to be like these balloon people. There
But
are
do
people,
you think you're going to have Hollywood kids now? You're raising your kids out in...
Hell no.
they're going to be Hollywood kids? Yes, that is true.
Yeah, they're going to be hanging out with those 90210s.
You know what you ought to do in your
Not
show?
happening.
You got these people want to be on TV so bad they fake putting their kid in a balloon. You should have desperate people on who take their kids and have them do stunts every week. Like people who will put their kids and put them in a barrel over Niagara Falls.
Well, I think they already have that. It's called Hollywood, the America's Funniest Videos. They're doing everything.
How do you think I got this job here? I used to have 5 kids. I'm down to 3. 2 of them went over to Niagara Falls.
Never came back? Couldn't find the barrel?
No, they didn't live.
Oh, wow.
That would be as mean as...
But I'm on radio and TV now. I'm a success.
That would be as mean as putting a midget in a garbage can for 2 hours.
That'd be horrible.
Oh, yeah. Who would do that already?
one.
Come on.
I tied 2 of my kids to a subway track.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
How'd that go?
I only got 3 kids.
Wow.
That's right.
But it was ratings gold.
Is that on YouTube? I want to see that.
You know how funny it is when a kid touches the third rail.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Scream.
It's funny. Their little
Okay.
shoes fly off. Oh, boy.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you so much, Howard.
We'll
love
be
you.
back. Love you
love
too.
you guys, man.
And we love when you come
Big
in
fan.
here. And we'll be back. Thank you. And we'll be back right after these words. And thank you to Wanda, the funniest
Yes.
international spy we've ever had on the show. Thank you. All right.
So Wanda,
Hey.
first time on the show.
First
How'd it
time
go?
on the show. Great. I'm a big fan. I love Howard. So this was awesome.
And what about Howard's offer to be a sperm donor for you? Would you be willing to take him up on that
You
offer?
know, we're gonna see how these other 2 kids turn out, and if we feel like we need more height, then yeah, we'll go to Howard. If the babies aren't, we want look more taller babies.
All right, well,
His
good luck.
charm and good looks.
All right, well, good luck with the show, and thanks for coming down today.
All right, thanks for having.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
So on Monday's wrap-up show, Benji got criticized about his girlfriend's behavior at the Christmas party, and he denies anything happened, which is total bullshit. Everybody saw it, supposedly. I didn't actually see it, but I was part of it because she was on top of me. She was dancing. She was dirty dancing with me, okay? Man up to it, accept it, and get on with your life like everybody else does around here. Check it out.
Now, before Gary was asking me if I thought that Benji's date behaved appropriately at the party, how would you answer that question?
She was great, man. Very appropriate.
Very appropriate.
For that party, very appropriate. I know a lot of the women weren't crazy about it, but the guys were.
You got some feedback on it?
Me? I didn't get any feedback. I just heard a lot of rumors that a lot of the women were upset.
Really? I wasn't getting any of that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I did. I heard from a few of the older crowd.
I mean,
for you, that's old. You mean 70 and up?
Not in my mind, motherfucker.
Can you be more specific?
Nah, I'm not going to give any names.
Did anybody?
To the best of my knowledge, that would only be Jackie.
No.
Benji, did you get that feeling from anyone at the party?
No, but if they did, I mean, she's a very pretty girl, and sometimes women get jealous of each other. So I hope that didn't happen, but.
Yeah, I wasn't offended. Or anything. Like, I just thought, like, gosh, for this party, I might lay a little low, especially when you knew all eyes were going to be on you. And I think you love the drama too, Benji.
I do like drama.
I think
he loved every minute.
I think you love walking that tightrope of maybe getting in trouble. You just like the drama.
I'm sure I do like some drama. There was stuff that happened before the party that I didn't like.
What do you mean?
Just all the tension about it I didn't like.
But see, I think that is part of you don't like it.
Yeah,
but
I can see
there's
that.
a certain excitement.
Yeah.
Instead of going to a party and just sitting in the corner, there's like now an edge.
You're right. There probably is. That's probably partly true.
Yeah, I mean, like the wrap-up show that day before the party, you were a little, when she called in and everybody was getting on your case about it.
I didn't like that. No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was exhausted that day, and I felt bad about how.
But she called in by her own choice. She wasn't forced to call in.
Right.
Okay. JD, what do you want to say?
I just want to say my favorite part of the moment I'll always remember of Benji and his date is, and by the way, his date likes to grab her vagina or have her hand on her vagina. It was on there a lot. I don't know what that is.
No, it is true because everyone said they saw it.
But
did you see it?
I did not, but I was not looking for her. I have to tell you, I didn't go and say.
She was probably trying to keep.
I also didn't see Pam DePace touching her vagina, but I wasn't looking.
This girl looked like she had to pee the whole time. But my favorite part was during the karaoke. It got crazy. It got so crazy. There were booths behind them, and I just know that her ass ended up in the air, bent over this booth so you could see her thong. And Benji was still trying to sing this song. It looked like he was doing her from behind.
Well, that wasn't intentional. That was.
I accidentally pretended to fuck her while everyone saw her thong.
No, I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying to simulate that.
There was a little hanky-panky going on, though, right?
No, there really wasn't. That's what people said. There really
sure look like it. Yeah, actually, I pulled that clip. If this is Howard asking Benji what was going on at the party, hit one, Ted.
The best was Benji and his date, because Benji's date was a hot chick who we know loves being naked, and she's kind of wild. We've had her on the show 2 times naked, and it was funny because I had said to him, Benji, is this really the appropriate place for her? And it turns out it was.
Well, it was in a sense. It was for us, but for the wives who were there, because I was sitting with Scott DePace and his wife at one point when Benji and his girl were doing something in a booth across from us. And
were you fingering your girl right at the party? Because I have pictures of you. It looks like your fingers are
practically. I swear my life, absolutely not.
Well, you had her dress hiked up over her. You pulled her dress up in her whole. I mean, I have pictures.
Ralph
of it.
has pictures.
Ralph, I've got professional pictures. I had a professional photographer there.
Ralph had him on his iPhone.
I had heard that from a couple people, Benji.
I believe you heard that, but I wouldn't do that at. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that at a party, but I wouldn't do that at that party.
I will tell you this, and
I wouldn't do that to her.
This is what
I didn't. She had on a short dress, but if it looked like I didn't pull it up. If it looked like that, I didn't mean to. I might have lifted her while we were dancing or something, but I absolutely did not mean to look like I pulled it up or anything.
I didn't see any fingering, but I saw her.
That's always good when you hear that at a party.
But I saw her sitting on his lap, and it looked like there could possibly be some dry humping going on a little bit.
Honestly, not. But I mean,
full friction. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Here's what I told.
I saw some rubbing. I saw some rubbing.
Right. That's what I heard too. But here's what I told the news. The news.
Oh, our news.
The news asked me, what I saw, and I said, "This is all I can tell you." One time we had a bachelor party for Doug years ago. And I walked by a table, and Benji had the most bizarre look on his face, the goofiest look on his face. And I later found out he was getting a hand job under the table. And when I walked by Benji, he had a very similar look on his face that night.
Oh my God!
I was not getting a hand.
I think, in fact, I vomit when I think about this. I'm almost sure I was talking to Benji while he was finishing, because he had this weird look. He looked like Charlie Brown
at the bachelor party.
Is that true, Benji?
I really don't remember at the bachelor party. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
It was 10 years ago. It was literally 10 years ago.
Do you get a hand job under the table many places?
It was a drunken party. I honestly don't remember. I remember some aspects of the bachelor party.
I remember one specific aspect.
No, don't confuse this, because then people confuse the two parties.
John in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, John.
Hey, I don't know. I just thought that Gary was kind of being like a pussy earlier, coming down saying that Benji's being inappropriate and whatnot. You guys weren't even being too clear about what he did or what his date did, but I mean, that story that you just told was a third one.
But again, that was at a bachelor party 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was okay to get a hand job there.
Yeah, I think at a bachelor party, it's okay to get.
All right for Benji's date to be there. That everything's cool.
Yeah, no. Howard was cool with it. This is totally my opinion, but I do think that. You tweet. It could have gone a different way. She was definitely in that mode where if Benji would have gone to the bathroom for 15 minutes, he could have gone a whole other way.
Listen, I respect your being sincere, but I also disagree with you.
Okay, I get it.
I mean, I think she's a responsible, good person.
Byron in Wisconsin, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Byron.
Hey, Benji, you're my man. You had a good time.
Hey,
now,
Byron.
Gary, I think you a little hard on Benji about his girl, man. She just having a good time. And my question is, how do the wives feel about her having a good time like that? And what if your wife, Gary, was just having a good time and jumped on a little fat, what's his name? The chauffeur, and had a good little time with her, just having a good time. Would you get really upset with Mary? Or
yeah, I would. If Mary jumped on Benji and her skirt went all the way up, and everybody saw her ass, I'd probably be a little bummed out. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't do it. She hasn't done it yet since I've known her. Doesn't mean she doesn't know how to have fun, but I don't know if that's the definition of having fun.
All right, thank you for calling in. Let's go over to Tom in Boston. Tom, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, great show. A couple questions for Benji. Number one, when Sarah was on the show, she made mention about having extremely large vagina lips. Is that true?
Yes.
Well, we all saw him.
To me, every part of
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Whoa.
What, Ronnie?
Did we see him?
I don't know. Apparently, Ronnie did. Well, I saw him on the show. I was standing right next to him.
She's a beautiful girl, and I think she has every part of her is beautiful.
You think her vagina lips are proportionate?
Absolutely.
Because
she
the one
likes
who said-
rubbing him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think that's true. I mean,
Ronnie, did you see them the night of the party?
I didn't actually.
No, she had.
Hold on, I'm talking to Ronnie.
I didn't actually see him, but she likes rubbing him. Okay, let's put it that way.
She was probably trying to keep her dress down.
Oh,
She had
okay.
a short
I don't know
skirt
about
on.
that. Venge.
All right.
Look,
I'm being serious.
you were
I'm
trying
being
to.
serious. Okay. Listen, maybe
got
I saw.
One more question for you, Benji.
Yeah.
So if you're banging her, she obviously must be okay with your herpes then.
I don't have it. I don't have herpes, and if you want to make a bet, we can bet.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Usually when you try and hold the dress down, you hold it from the sides, not
Right.
just like press it up against your vagina.
Unless he was trying to hold it in with her giant
Yeah,
lips.
exactly.
That's not being very gentlemanly.
Sorry.
I mean, I think she's a nice, pretty girl. And you guys should be nice.
Dude, nobody said she isn't nice.
I was nice to her. We had a good time.
No, I'm not talking about what I'm talking about what Gary just said.
I'm sorry. Dude, you've written way worse jokes about me and any, so it's just a joke.
All right, okay. Move on.
All right, I'm going to change the subject a little bit here. No, I'm going to
Boy,
stay
I'm
on the
sorry I
party.
insulted Mrs. Bronk.
So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, everyone was grilling me about the Christmas card I gave to the receptionist, and then that led to relationship talk and this and that, and everyone haggling me, and I stated my case of possibly having a wandering eye if I was in a relationship. Whatever, just watch, laugh at me like everyone else.
Somehow it was revealed, JD, that you gave a card to the receptionist, a holiday card, I guess it was.
Yes.
Which the gift you gave was your phone number, and then later on you claimed it was a. Oh, I think Jason's
I'm looking at the
holding it.
card.
I actually stopped by at the receptionist and I said, "Do you have the card?" And she says, "Yes, I do."
Of course she does.
Yeah, I'm going to read it to you. Thank you, with 17 exclamation points in capital letters, for everything. You get the greatest gift of all, my phone number. And then the number's there that signed JD.
Although my
share.
daughter saw your card and she says you think you have terrible handwriting.
Oh,
she saw your initials. She goes, "Who's 50?"
You gave Fred's daughter the greatest gift of all. Also?
No, that was not.
No, it was just she likes to look at Christmas cards.
That-
for friends.
JD, proclaiming your phone number is the greatest gift of all. I mean, that's pretty ballsy.
Even as a joke.
I don't know.
I thought it was
funny.
a funny joke. Sorry, guys. Listen, if anyone knows me, you obviously know I don't think the greatest gift of all is my phone number.
And you want to know something? What does it hurt? If you like the girl,
it might work. She might call.
What kind of reaction did you get when you gave her the card? Actually, I guess she didn't open it in front of you, but what?
No, she did.
Oh, she did?
And she laughed. And
in your face?
Well, yeah, because it was a funny. It was funny, and whatever. If something happened out of it, okay. But it was more for the joke because of what happened the previous day. That's why I wrote "thank you" in such big letters and exclamation points, because I didn't thank her for holding the door open.
Now, you've been accused by the guy sitting to my right, but also others, that you aim way too high when you're trying to land these women. How do you answer that?
I've been told that before. I was told that in high school, actually. But
by who?
By a girl that I liked.
She said you're aiming way too high?
Well, no. She said...
And then she turned her wheelchair around and left.
No. She said you go for girls that you can't get, whether that means they're too high.
But did she mean including her?
Well, yeah, because she had a boyfriend.
But did anybody ever give you an indication of what that level of girl that you should be having is?
Exactly.
Yeah, you could date that girl.
Well, I'm like, listen, I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to. I'm sorry if, I'm not attracted to everyone or something. I don't think I aim too high. I just like who I like. I'm sorry,
right, but everybody you like is really high up.
No,
which is
they're
fine.
not really high up.
We all are like that in our minds, but then at some point you have to, I got a mirror. You know what I'm saying? And I sort of know where I've dated girls who are too good for me. I've dated girls that I might have been a tiny bit better looking than, but for the most part, I try to stay within a range.
There's nothing wrong with aiming high, but the problem that I think JD has is that he only aims high.
I don't aim anywhere. I'm just aiming wherever my aim goes.
But your aim always goes to the 10s, okay?
Right. Well, no, it's not always to the 10s. I don't tell everyone who I'm into.
Like
you all don't know who I've had interests.
There was an
stuff.
intern here not the one a couple semesters ago, but way back. I can't remember who it was, and she liked you, and I remember you were like you scoffed at it. You were like
she was throwing herself at
yeah, and you were like,
no. Who?
We don't need to name names.
No naming names.
Yeah, I hope we're not talking about the recent one.
No,
Okay.
my bad. I'm talking about one that was back before that. I think she liked you, and I think she made it clear that she liked you, and you were sort of like, I don't know, she was cute, but
Maybe
not the 10 that you aimed for.
I don't remember who this is, so if anyone wants to remind me, they can. But
it's like he's testifying before Congress.
Okay, is this person short?
I can't remember now. I just remember that there was a girl that liked him. I actually don't remember who it was. But I remember thinking that I can't believe JD's blowing her off. Like, she's okay.
No, if it was her, I would have been interested. I liked her too.
Oh, I whispered a girl's name in his ear. I thought it might have been.
But no, she.
But was that the girl though? Because I had heard the same thing, and apparently Jared was trying to help you.
She asked if for me to be her roommate or something.
Hey now.
Well, listen, it's not that easy to start living with a. I've got my own living situation. I can't just up and move. And you know, she had just started. You know, she was an intern. It wasn't like I was gonna start banging her or something right away. It could have caused a whole big pile of problems or something. I don't know.
A whole big Megillah.
Exactly. So
Let me ask you this, JD, because I think everybody at one time or another
and
has
I
done.
voted her for the intern contest. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I think at one time or another, everybody has done this in their lives. Would you?
Now she's married.
Would you lower? I can see you're over her. Would you?
Oh yeah.
Would you lower your standards?
I keep tabs.
Would you lower your standards in order to hook up with the girl, or do you always keep them and that's that?
Listen, I'm not gonna. I can't like fuck someone just to fuck something. You know what I mean? Like I can't.
Well, what about that trip to Cancun?
What trip to Cancun?
The one where you almost drowned.
Hedonism.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck anyone there.
You can get blown just to get blown, though, right?
No, I didn't even get blown. I barely got 2 hand jobs.
Really? You went on that trip and nothing happened?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I got a hand job, and I was
shy love. Was it shy love?
But you said the cameras made you feel
all set
shy
up.
love is hot.
That was a whole setup thing, and it was retarded.
Yeah, the cameras made you feel uncomfortable, right?
Well, yeah, the camera wasn't on me, but yeah, and then forget that's a whole other.
Hey, at one
thing.
point, didn't you have like 3 of the girls blowing you at once or something?
There was no blowing going on.
Oh, I
wish I could say there was blowing going on.
I thought you just didn't finish.
Huh?
I thought the story was that you were getting blown, but you didn't finish or something.
No, that was over the phone. That was whenever I was on the air, and fucking Shy Love was putting the phone in my face, like trying to make sound. I'm not gonna make sounds or something, and I couldn't. Nothing was happening. It was just a bad time.
Carlos in the Bronx, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, fellas, what's going on?
Hey, Carlos.
JP, I'm calling to defend you, JP. Freaking aim high, aim for a freaking 12. You know, because then you'll wind up with at least an 8 or a 7. You know, at least something.
If you aim for a 12 and you don't get a 12, then you have nothing.
No, but then you eventually get something.
How?
You know,
if you aim for the hottest girl and the hottest girl doesn't want any part of you, then you end up with no one.
You get her friend. But she got her friend.
But we're not talking about her. He's not interested in her friend.
Wait, but where's he?
I don't know what her friend looks like.
What's the loss of him? First of all, I think JD's considered a handsome guy. He's a nice guy.
Very.
We all like him. What's the waste? How's he wasting any time by hitting on this chick? Like,
No, he's not wasting any time. It's cool to hit on her, but he should also include other people as well. And he only includes people that are difficult for him to get.
But guys, I don't talk about everything I do, so you don't know everyone I talk to. Or
so you bang some hags?
Huh? I'm not saying that. No,
There was a story from about 3 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, where you were on the road with Artie, and maybe in Vegas or something, and there was some 10 backstage that Jamie was supposedly just following around the Hard Rock the entire time. Meanwhile, her friend, who was like a 7, he probably could have gotten. This is what I've heard. but you were just so focused on the 10.
I heard the same thing. I heard you were in Vegas. This girl, you were like all about her.
You know what? I think I know who we're talking about.
And then somebody else who worked here ended up hooking up with the 10.
Well, first of all, she said she didn't hook up with him.
Okay, fine.
Hold on. Okay.
Sabian is married.
Hold on. No. By the way,
complete joke.
No. By the way, they were both hot. Okay, they're both hot.
Right.
And listen. I was the one had just gotten out of a relationship, and she seemed like she had no interest. And whatever. I talked to both of them. What the fuck you want me to do? You guys weren't around. You know?
No, I wasn't. I was repeating the story.
And, I still talk to some of these people. So, whatever.
Did you give any other chicks the greatest gift of all?
I don't consider my phone number to be the greatest.
Did you give any other chicks that? Did you use that approach with any other chicks during Christmas?
No, that was the first time I've ever used that joke.
Will you use it again?
Will I ever use it again? I don't know. Sure, yeah.
You want to know something? I would if I were you. And I am going on record as saying I thought that was a very funny move.
Well, thank you.
I really do.
Pat in Buffalo.
Coming from Fred, who I think is hilarious.
I'm going to start giving out your number, too.
Hey, Pat, what's up?
The greatest gift of all.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year, Pat.
I think he's full of shit. I think he fucked 5 twos in his book. That counts as a 10.
Wow.
I think he's been listening to Joke Hunt.
I actually haven't fucked anyone in a while.
That's a math joke.
Give Ronnie a chance.
Are you
know anything about Latin stoves?
Are you comfortable saying the last time you did have sex, or?
Last time I had sex, it was sometime last year.
Hey, whatever happened to the girl that used to come over? You would watch movies. What happened to her?
She got a boyfriend.
I'm sorry.
Was she just dragging you along?
It's all right, it's.
But what happened? Like,
were you supposed to become that?
Right.
No,
like, why didn't you become the boyfriend?
Because I'm not necessarily looking for something totally serious. Because I don't. I'm just I can barely handle myself, let alone having to, be a part of a sort of relationship and dealing with someone else. And
do you think you'll ever be ready for a relationship?
Yeah, sometime because I don't know what's going to happen after this year, and I don't know what. It's just very. I'm just not in that mode.
So you think she was open to a commitment if you had been?
She never we discussed it, and she said she wasn't really, but and she actually told me she had no interest in this guy before. It's a whole it's a whole other thing. It's nothing, but she got a boyfriend now.
What a bitch.
No, she's not a bitch. Shut up, dude.
She told JD was holding her back.
It wasn't one of the
dating other guys
situations where she said there's nothing going on there, and then there ended up something was going on there?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. No. It's nothing. I was trying to make it something, but it's not. No, it's nothing.
It wasn't that she wasn't ready for a relationship. It's that she wasn't ready for one with JD.
But also, what is your let's say Howard leaves the air. What's your boyfriend commitments? Like, why? Like, you seem to be taking the shoulder responsibility like a father or husband might.
I don't know. I'm just not ready. I'm just not looking for something.
So you don't want to be in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship right now?
Not necessarily, no. I mean, if it comes along, sure, but in my mind, I have. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but I have a wandering eye, I guess you could say.
But you have beautiful hands. Huh?
No, well, I'm just saying, I don't.
But
know.
you're like the mother on one day at a time.
You can't commit.
Forget it. Never mind. I put it in the wrong way. And
you mean like Marty Feldman?
I hate this show. I hate talking on these shows.
What do you mean by a wandering eye?
I like a lot of girls, so I can't. I don't know if I could. I don't know how. Forget it. Just forget it.
No, you don't feel you don't feel like you can commit because you think you'd still be looking even if you're with.
Yes.
I'm a player.
You're welcome.
I'd like to be a player, but it's not working out so well.
Hey, what's up? This is Will, and on Wednesday's wrap-up show, Benji and Tracy Millman got into a huge argument. It was fantastic. They were both yelling and screaming at each other. I guess the problem was that a lot of the women at Howard's party felt that Benji's date was being inappropriate, dancing around, fingering herself, whatever it was. So it got ugly, but it's great radio. Check it out.
Benji, since you're talking about Robin, she seemed to jump on that bandwagon pretty quick when that clip of Tracy was played, saying how angry she was by your date at the party. And Tracy, I know she's at orientation; she can't come in here now, but she did say she wasn't put off by the groping. She was put.
Okay.
The alleged groping. She was put off more by the alleged fingering. Like that's really what turned her off.
That's what Tracy. That's what she was being very angry to me yesterday, and that's what she told me. Someone told her, and everyone tells me someone told them this. I absolutely did not do that. Have I done just as bad things at parties? Yes. Did I do anything like that at this party? Absolutely not.
Like Scott DePace talked to me on the intercom while they were breaking your balls, and Scott DePace says, he goes, what do you think the odds are that Benji and that girl had sex at some point during the party? And I said, I didn't know.
No, I didn't. And the thing was, anyone who saw what you just claimed,
fingering, the alleged fingering.
Anyone who saw it, I'd love to hear it because everyone says, "Oh, someone told them they saw it."
All right. So what about the ball rubbing that Will personally witnessed?
Still alleged, Gary.
No. Will said he saw it.
Will should come
That's not alleged. When
her hand was on my leg. She wasn't rubbing my balls. We were sitting next to each other. Her hand was on my leg. If Will, I'd like to hear Will say that he saw that. I don't think he did.
He said he did.
I haven't heard him say that. I asked him. He didn't say that to me.
Somebody was saying, Benji, that you're in full denial over all this stuff. But you say you're telling the truth of what happened.
I'm telling the truth. I fuck around about certain things. I fuck around about my age. This I'm being completely honest about.
Well, that's a revelation.
I've said that the whole age thing started because I brought it up years ago on K-Rock. No. But there was a lot more things going on at the party that it.
What else was going on at the party?
Listen, I had absolutely no problem with it. Ronnie was pushing his girl down and totally all over her and making out with her. You guys didn't see that?
I did not.
No.
I saw that personally.
I saw him all over your date, and you trying to push him off.
Well, I don't know. Steve's looking at me outside from the hall. I don't know what's going on. He's just looking at me and laughing.
He gave me the thumbs up for some reason.
That's Steve Langford we're talking about.
I guess I look good today.
Were you aware, Benji, that even after the party, that most of the women were disgusted?
Well, listen,
I'm being serious because I know my wife.
Women being disgusted, you can't argue about it. It's like sexual harassment. It's like if a woman says you're creepy, you can't have an argument. Listen, if someone felt disgusted,
but did you realize that? Okay, if one person felt disgusted, but do you realize that a lot of the women were disgusted?
No.
Okay.
But I think it's because it's become like this focus, and people like to harp on things.
Right, Will, can you shed some light on this? There's a lot of allegations flying around about what Benji did and didn't do. He claims he did nothing. I mean, hands were close, but there's no.
Did you see the rubbing of the balls?
Well, I mean, it was over the pants, so it was hard to say what exactly was going on. But, they're both sitting there, Benji laughing maniacally like he does.
I was laughing because she did kiss my neck.
So I looked down under the table because there was definitely something going on under there, and she was rubbing him on like the inside of his leg, where your penis would be.
My penis doesn't even go down towards my leg at all.
Well, not that far down your leg, kind of in the crotch area.
All right,
that's all I could say I saw. I mean, I loved it. I wasn't offended in any way. I was hoping it was going to get a little more crazy in there.
If she took it out, would
things
you
would
have
get confusing?
Huh? I wouldn't have left at all. I was hoping they'd actually have sex on the table, but my wife wasn't very appreciative.
And did you see anyone else like making out with their girlfriends?
No.
Making out with the girlfriends?
You didn't see Ronnie making out with his girlfriend?
Well, he's another maniac. Using him as an example.
And there was stuff going on that can I write down because I don't even know if I can say.
But why don't we just talk about you?
Well, hold on. Wait, Gary, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we got Tracy for 2 seconds.
I have to go back to orientation, but I don't care about groping. We're all adults. You can grope. You can kiss. People have their own idea of PDA. But when multiple women saw you fingering your girlfriend,
wait, Tracy,
stop.
what did you see?
Benji,
I
let me
swear
finish.
on
Can you let me finish?
No, one
this is why I don't discuss it with you because you're not going to let me finish.
If multiple people saw you taking a shit on the floor, it didn't happen.
I'm not talking about guys in the studio who have fun with this bullshit and make it all up. I'm talking about women that I know and I'm friends with and I respect over a guy who walks around making shtick about everything.
Tracy, you did not see it, but you're telling other people that it happened.
Benji, everyone told me. I didn't tell anyone. Everyone told me.
Will, did she tell you that happened?
I wasn't even here the first week back. I was on vacation visiting my parents. Everyone discussed this
I will
before
tell you
me.
this. I will tell you this, that I never spoke to Tracy. Tracy was gone. When I came in on Friday, several people told me they thought that happened.
Who saw
Not
it?
Tracy.
I swear on my fucking life, I did not put my fingers inside her at the party. I did not come close to it. My fingers weren't anywhere. I did not finger. I swear on my fucking life, I'll take a lie detector test. I absolutely don't. And I'd like to see someone that saw it. Why doesn't one person say I'm the one that saw it?
I'm not bringing other people that do not work for the show into this conversation. But Benji, at the end of the day, you and I are both at the age where we don't have to be friends and we don't have to,
Tracy,
get along with each other.
listen,
I will work with you. I will give you your Sharpies
Tracy.
when you need them. We don't have to be friends. I don't know why it's a big deal.
Because you aggressively act in a very mean way, and I don't think
Benji,
that's nice.
I don't even deal with you. What are you talking about?
Well,
Unless
when
you're
I walk
going
by
into
in the hall and you're like,
Wombin for the seventh day in a row, unless you're taking shit out of the Wombin. Benji, I don't even acknowledge you. You sound like a fucking idiot.
Well, that's what you were like to me in the halls, Tracy. And,
Benji, I
I've
saw
always
you one time yesterday. That was it. When we had it out.
like a bulldog.
Like a fucking idiot. What do you want me to tell you, Benji?
Well, you know what?
Don't sit there and glare at me. Don't call me a fucking bulldog. I'm telling you, I'm going to walk away, and we're going to be done, and we're not going to discuss it again. So if you want to fucking call me a bulldog, bring it into my office, and we'll bring it up. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't be a fucking baby, and don't make it worse than
Are you
you're
asking
already
me to
making
step outside?
Benji, if you stepped outside with me, I swear to God, I would fucking cut your dick off. Don't think for a second I wouldn't do it. We're done. I will deal with my interns in human resources. Bye, Benji.
Wow. That went well.
Thank you, Tracy. Ralph Sorella, you're on the wrap-up show.
Benji, you are in denial. I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that girl. I mean, everybody wanted to bang her. She was super hot. She was my greatest memory of the party, but. Dude, I mean, I've got this picture of her with her. I don't even want to say, but you know what she was doing, and she got crazy, and she's lifting her skirt up.
Ralph, that's not fair. You got to describe the picture so Benji knows what you're talking about.
Benji was right there. He was trying to stop her. Benji, do you not remember? Were you drunk?
No, I drank a little bit.
Okay, but just don't sit there and deny that she was crazy, and.
But Ralph, they're saying that I fingered her, which it's absolutely...
No, I think you aren't you sort of denying everything, that she was inappropriate and
He is. He's saying that she wasn't inappropriate, but Ralph brings up a good point. If she wasn't acting inappropriately, what was it that you were trying to stop her from doing?
Nothing.
But see, I've heard several people, because even DePace's whole rap is, I don't think she did anything. He goes, I don't think anything was bad. I thought she was fun. And Benji kept trying to stop her. But I don't know what everyone was trying to stop her from doing.
You don't?
I heard she was lifting her skirt and touching her vag.
Yeah.
She did not touch her vag.
Really?
Ralph, what is she doing in the picture?
Lifting up a skirt and touching her vag.
Ralph, let me see the picture, because I don't believe that.
If you keep it up, the whole world's going to see the picture.
Well... there was things.
How would I know that she's completely shaved if I don't?
I don't believe that, Ralph.
Is she completely shaved?
Mostly, yeah. But big deal. Like, so what?
Ralph, can you say?
I'm not saying there's anything. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But don't say she.
Let me see
crazy.
the picture, Ralph. Ralph, seriously, let me see, because I don't believe that.
Ralph, can you send the picture to Steve or McClure?
To turn on, go to www.
No. Hey, actually, send it to John right now. And I want
Benji's date.
Okay,
liftingupherskirt.com.
Send it to John Hine right now.
All right, yeah, I got the BlackBerry here. Send it to me, Ralph.
Okay.
Jim McClure?
I dove across the room trying to grab High Pitch Mike's camera because he was standing. Benji, you were standing right in front of me. Her skirt was the lowest part of her skirt was in the middle of her back, and your hands were all over her ass.
Right.
Hey, John, did your wife or anybody's wife?
You got to take over on the mic for a second.
Can I tell you what the best part of that picture is that I took?
What's that?
All right, so the party was in a restaurant. It was a really large restaurant, and at one point during the evening, Howard did karaoke, and the karaoke sort of became the stage.
Right.
Well, this is where all this went down.
Right.
On the stage. I mean, it wasn't in a darkened corner somewhere.
Yeah,
this was right behind people singing karaoke.
Right now, John is showing the picture to Benji, and Benji, the only way I can describe it is he looks perplexed. Like pretending he can't see. He just asked John to make the vagina bigger.
I think you can see, but this is when she fell down.
Oh, stop. You know what?
She did.
All right, you're just
No, I'm
fucking.
being serious.
She fell down.
She often falls down with her hands on her vagina.
I can't even see. Like, God's honest truth. Which way am I supposed to hold this up? This is the top of the picture.
I don't know.
This is so bizarre. Oh, so that's one leg and that's the other leg, and who's that? That's Benji trying to get it. Oh, I get. Oh my God!
I know you guys can't see it, but Gary's like tilting the phone at all different angles.
I just got what it is. I couldn't tell what it was. The great thing is, can I describe it as best I can, Benji? She's like looks like almost like on a sofa, and she's got on a banquette. She's got her head like against the wall, and she's got one leg up in the air, her skirt is up, and she's got her hand on her vagina and her underwear pulled to the side. But the best part of the picture is all you see is Benji's arm trying to get her leg down.
Benji,
so it's proof of two things. Benji, it's proof of two things. She was there touching her vagina, and you were trying to stop her.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, the talk once again went to Benji, specifically Gary's wife referring to Benji's date as a quote-unquote hoe bag. And Benji took offense to that, but then Ronnie wanted to know why he was throwing him under the bus, and Gary got really upset with Benji, and it's been a tense week here, man. A lot of people going after each other's throats, and I mean, we're doing our job, so take a look and see how everything went.
When all this stuff went down with Benji and Tracy and Gary, you were in the mix a little bit today. It seemed like, Benji, you went after Ronnie, and Ronnie didn't. You just jumped in there, and you sounded genuinely pissed off, Ron.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, Benji knows why.
Yeah, but the audience doesn't. So why?
Well, they heard this morning. They heard the shit this morning. I mean,
well, so Benji accused you of laying on top of your girlfriend, and you were saying that didn't happen. You were mad at him.
It didn't happen.
And you were mad at him for just saying that.
Yeah, because he was trying. He's deflecting off of what's happening with him. I mean, what his girl did was in plain sight. Everybody saw, and he's trying to say it never happened, which is total bullshit. I mean, there's pictures, there's eyewitnesses. I mean, why is he deflecting onto me when just sit there and take your shit like everybody else fucking does around here?
All right.
And wait, no, let me finish.
I was about to take some shit.
No, because
I was about to take some shit.
Mouth all the
I was
time.
going to take some shit from you right now.
Yeah, well, too bad.
All right, well, go ahead then.
Because you like to give this shit out with your nonsense, with your shtick all the time, and I'm not taking it anymore.
You're taking a stand.
No, I'm not taking your crap anymore because it's such bullshit.
What crap does he give you?
No, just with everything. Everybody's so fed up with his shtick around here. I'm serious. I mean, like. Everybody's coming to the point where they're ready to fucking lash out at him, and that's what's happening.
All right. Well, you know what? There might be something to that, because I do get in situations a lot where I get really sad about it. Like, I get depressed where I feel like...
you look like you really was sad about it.
All right, Ronnie.
You don't look sad at all.
I'm not right now because I'm in control of my emotions right now. But I do get real sad about situations like this, but I do bring myself to situations like this a lot.
Well,
so.
what are you sad about?
Well, you were set. You set yourself up for this shit.
But
man.
what is it that you're sad about?
I don't. Well, first of all, I mean, as a particular for this incident, I just hate everyone giving my date shit. Give me shit. That's fine, but I hate her.
Dude, once you brought her out here, it's open to everybody, and you're not the first person that it's happened to.
I gave you no shit,
Ronnie. I said
about your girl.
You were fun at the party.
None.
Ronnie, I had no problem.
Okay, if she wanted to jump all over me, fine. I'm there,
Ronnie,
man.
you were having fun.
I'm ready to go. I don't care.
Any date I bring to a party, I think it's fun if you dance with her. It's fun.
I had a great time with her.
Yeah, I know.
But you didn't hear me give you any shit at all.
I didn't think I was giving you shit, and I apologize for bringing up your name.
And right away,
I should have said a guy doing that
into the mix. Then Brian Phelan. I mean,
I was just trying to explain
your own
the
shit.
atmosphere
Don't
of the party.
Involve everybody else.
What I was saying, like relative to other things going on.
But that's your opinion, and we think your opinion is quite honestly jaded.
And let me tell you something, Benji. If that really did happen, what you said, I was laying on top of my girlfriend.
I didn't know that was a big deal. I wasn't lying about it.
Believe me, it would have been on the air first thing Monday morning.
That's not true. Everything doesn't get on the air.
On the air too.
Everything doesn't get on the air.
Oh,
Ronnie.
please!
All the time. It's
when
gets
shit like that
anyway,
goes
listen,
down. Come on,
Benji. To be you for a second, can you find someone else that could corroborate that Ronnie was laying on his girlfriend besides you?
I would challenge Ronnie to take a lie detector test about it.
That's not what
Be
I
my
asked.
guest.
That's not what I asked.
I don't know.
That was the first word out of your mouth this morning.
But so yesterday you were getting mad at somebody, but you're the
No,
only...
I saw it. I saw it. I was getting mad at people saying what other people saw.
Tell me what you saw. What did you see?
You told me you don't want me to. If you want me to,
what did you see?
Think it was a
I
big
want to know
deal.
what you saw.
You had her down on the. There were circular tables. She was underneath you, and you were kissing her.
What? There was no place to lay. There were people sitting at these tables.
This was during the karaoke part. But listen,
and I know exactly where I was sitting during the karaoke part. I was sitting with Matt.
Not the whole time.
Who used to be one of our interns, Scott's intern a long time ago, and his girlfriend. We were sitting together in the booth.
Garrett, do you think I'm lying about it? I didn't think
I
it was
don't
a big
think you're
deal.
lying about it, but I think sometimes you might see something that you want to believe that you saw that might not be exact.
So it could have been. Maybe it was a hallucination.
Not a hallucination.
I admit I had my arm around her. I admit I probably kissed her. I admit maybe I was leaning up against her at points by the bar. But
listen,
you know what?
I
wasn't laying
Ronnie,
on top
I thought
of her.
I think you're fun at the party. I think you're a really fun guy at a party. I love when you're at a party. You're really nice. People enjoy you, and you're fun.
I had a great time.
But I'm
accusing you of being fun.
I'm with Ronnie in the sense that if Ronnie did what you're saying that he did, forget that it didn't come up on the air. No one's brought it up but you. No one saw it but you. If somebody came to me, somebody would listen. There's no tolerance of anything here. People go to the party like little spies, and they want to come back and tell everything.
And
if Ronnie would have done that, it would have come to me right away.
What's so fun?
He would have been there with his camera.
All right. What about the manager having to yell at people about pot?
You're the only one who seems. I mean,
oh really? Oh, no one else experienced that. Oh, that's such bullshit. You guys know after the rap show we talked about it yesterday.
No, we talked about what you told me.
Oh, the manager didn't have to yell at anybody about it.
I only know what you told me.
I'm not going to say names anymore.
I heard that there were some people outside. Even that story is in dispute in the sense that there were some people outside. You were saying they were inside. The manager had to tell them to stop, but it wasn't inside. It was't outside. But
can I subpoena somebody?
I don't know. I'm in the vortex and I badly want to pull myself out.
Benj, why do you keep looking at your phone?
I don't know.
Notes. It's driving me crazy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, because the battery's out.
Okay.
Put it down.
I feel like you're like reading lines or something.
No, it's look, it's totally.
Oh, okay, I can see.
I'm proud to have a phone.
It's legit. All right, one thing I also thought upset Benji was when Gary came in and revealed something. Hit two, Ted.
I'm not even mad at Benji, but I don't care about her at all. I can never get a straight answer out of Benji, and Benji still doesn't think anything weird happened.
He's not listening. He won't even take in what's going on.
Right.
What did your wife say about her, Gary?
She said on Monday. She said, "Oh, did you talk about the hoe bag today?" But she wasn't like she didn't. We weren't at the party, and it wasn't like my wife was seething, or it wasn't like we were obsessed
I was with
on her.
your wife part of the time that was around. We were.
She wasn't, and we went home.
You see, that's what girls think of girls who do.
Exactly.
Nice ladies who live in Connecticut don't think about girls. They get very angry with girls like that.
And I know that upset you, Benji.
I think it's horrible.
Who can tell
I'll tell you what. My
Benji?
date wouldn't go around doing that about people. Wouldn't say that. I think you guys are being real sexist. I think you have it's like a scarlet letter attitude about chicks, and like any chick that's a little wild, you guys are like castigate.
She's more than a little wild, Benji.
All right, Gary.
Yeah, but you asked.
It doesn't make her. She's a good person. Doesn't make her a bad person. That's the way
no
you
one
guys
said
treat
she's a
it.
bad person.
Well,
She was acting. She was acting in an inappropriate manner. That's my opinion.
All right,
your
Gary.
opinion.
Well, you know what? It was fun.
Dude,
Howard had fun. It was a great time, and that's the way we roll.
That's your new attitude?
Yeah.
Dude, I know that in 6 months, Benji's going to come back and tell us some fucking crazy stories about how he had to extricate himself from this chick.
No, did I ever say that about Ivy? You guys all said I had a real nice relationship with Ivy.
You told me. I think you told me you had to change one of your numbers, and you just stopped taking her calls.
No, I didn't. That's bullshit, Gary.
You took her calls.
We still were friends. We still talk.
You
to
took
each
her
other.
call the whole way through.
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. I'm not talking about it.
Yes.
Benji, I'm asking you a question. Calm down.
Yes.
You never stopped taking Ivy's call.
No.
Then I'm incorrect, and you're fucking crazy.
We talked
for
the
that
other
too.
day.
Zach in Massachusetts, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Gary, two questions, I guess. One, does the show, what you say on the show, ever get back to your wife at all?
Oh, yeah, she listens. She won't care that.
Two is, the bigger question, I guess, is, my girlfriend goes with me to our company's Christmas parties, too. She'll comment about other people, but if I told other people what she said, she'd be pretty upset with me. It's usually pretty private.
Yeah, but
is she going to get pissed at you for this?
Well, there's a couple things going on. First of all, A, this is the show that we work on, and B, I'll bet if somebody brought a girl like the girl that Benji brought to your Christmas party, it would be an even huger deal, and nobody would mind if you said that.
Well, I do. I mind. I don't like people being talked about like that. Women being talked about.
Well, you can't stop us. We can talk to
You're
anyone
right.
we want.
You're right. I can't, but I can say that I would think. I know I've met Mary several times, and she seems very nice to me. I would think she wouldn't like that you brought that up.
I don't think she'll mind. I think she's probably. And quite honestly, if any of the other guys would be honest, I think you'd hear other phrases that you don't even want to know. And I think that again, you set yourself up for this, and now you're playing.
I told you there is a possibility of that, and I would like to look into that. Like why?
Look into what?
Why I do seem to get into a lot of situations where everyone's mad at me. Maybe I do. There might be a reason.
No. Benji, you're not in a situation where everyone's mad at you. You're in a situation where you didn't have an ability to read the room, even though you were sort of warned in advance.
I don't know. Howard said it was a great time. He had a lot of fun.
Right, but Howard's not the only person at the party. Everyone at the party is allowed their opinion.
A lot of people told me they had
we all
nice
had a great
time. They wanted to go out with us.
Your date did not affect my time whatsoever.
Good.
I had a great time whether she was there or not.
Good.
But she was hard to miss.
In here, she's got some highlights from the Howard 100 News team and what they're working on for the rest
Lisa
of the day.
Glassberg takes shit.
Lisa, what do you have for us?
Well, it is Cupcake Wednesday.
Yeah, and I walked in today and I saw all those cupcakes and cookies, and I said to Ronnie, I hope you don't see that. He goes, I don't see them.
Well, they were displayed, and I wondered how they got open.
Somehow they got open without Ronnie's involvement.
And then I saw him in them, and I said, I see you touching them. He said, I can eat them.
Yeah, he's allowed to eat them, but I don't want him delivering them to people. We walked by the receptionist yesterday. He goes, I'm sorry, I won't be delivering a cupcake to you tomorrow. And the receptionist said, that's okay, Ronnie. I can go get one myself.
Yeah. How about that as a concept?
It's kind of funny. I can actually handle that on my own. And there's plenty of them there. And
double the amount of cookies.
Wow.
I was going to say, are there enough black and whites to last?
And a separate order for Ross Sapin of Rugala, his own stash. Hope everyone's happy now.
Right. All right. So what do you have for us?
All right, underdog lady Suzanne Muldowney is out of the hospital after undergoing colon replacement surgery last week.
Right.
Her colon was partially removed after antibiotics prescribed for an infected cat bite caused chronic diarrhea.
Does this make any sense to you at all?
It sounds very bizarre.
Right.
Well, she demanded to Howard 100 News' Shuli that he keep the interview PG because there are, quote, private parts involved in the surgery. Mm-hmm. But Suzanne did reveal that despite pain in her abdominal area, she can now successfully get on and off the toilet.
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Wow. All right. Well, I wish we could interview her about it. I really do. I wish I could talk to her about her medical treatment. But she considers me the devil. What else do you have?
And your procedure went fine? Everything's good?
Yeah, I had my colonoscopy, boy. That, the only way I could figure out how to do it, it is so involved. The only way I could do it was over my vacation, and so it kind of like hacked my vacation up pretty good. Mm-hmm. It was really weird. Like, I don't remember the prep being so annoying. The actual colonoscopy, for anybody who's sort of been living in fear of getting one, it is so nothing. My doctor's great. They knocked me out. In fact, I'm laying there on the thing getting ready to be knocked out, and I said to the anesthesiologist...
They knocked you out completely?
Completely. And I said to the anesthesiologist, I said, give me a Michael Jackson. And I go, what kind of juice are you using on me? She goes, Profanol. I go, oh.
You're kidding.
I go, this is the Michael Jackson stuff. I said, and then just
Let
as
me have it.
She put the needle in my arm. And you just like the second before you go out, it is the greatest buzz.
Really?
Yeah, and you're out. When I woke up, it was all over. They said, go get dressed. You're done. And you don't know that there's been a pipe and a camera up your asshole into your colon and into everything.
Maybe 50 people looking at it.
But I don't remember the prep being so friggin' annoying. This was unbelievable. So Sunday, I'm going for this colonoscopy. I'm scheduled at Tuesday at 10:45.
So it starts Sunday night?
Sunday night, I eat my dinner about 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're done. After dinner, you can't eat. So I don't eat. You wake up the next morning, every hour, you have to drink clear liquid. There's no food. You cannot
Every
eat.
hour.
You can't eat solid food. So you could either have apple juice, Gatorade, coffee, tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Water, this kind of thing. And so I opted for a lot of apple juice because at least that has some calories and you could kind of fill up a little bit on it. So every hour I'm drinking this apple juice. And you just start and water and other things. And you're allowed to also have clear, like you're allowed to have some sort of gelatin, which I won't eat.
I was going to say, yeah, you could have Jell-O, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not going for that. And
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not going to open a box and make Jell-O. I'm too fucking lazy. And then I just, I don't know. And then you can also have, what was the other thing that, chicken broth. But no chicken or anything, just the broth.
Right, because it's got to be clear.
Got to be clear. I tried the chicken broth thing once. You could buy it in like a container. But that sucked. And I'm drinking out of a cup, and Beth's like, "You're drinking chicken broth out of a cup?"
I
go, "Why is it so weird?" Well, with a spoon, you're supposed to have it's soup. I go, "It's not soup. It's
broth."
It's broth. We got into a whole thing about that. She thought I was weird.
Slurp your chicken broth.
She thought I was being weird.
Oh no, you drink your broth.
Anyway, I love to eat, so it was like really annoying. So every hour you drink something clear. So I was drinking mostly apple juice, and after a while, you just start feeling creepy because you're not eating anything. And then at 3 o'clock, the fun begins. You take 4 Ducalax pills, they're called.
Yeah.
And Ducalax is a laxative.
It definitely is.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't eat that much, really. I don't eat a lot of food. So I took the 4 pills. Nothing happened. I didn't shit or anything. I'm being honest. I'm waiting to start shitting my brains out.
What is the or anything?
4? Yeah, I mean, something should come out.
4? Wow.
I took 4 Ducalax pills, okay? So nothing happened. I mean, that didn't even have an effect on me. So I'm drinking and drinking, and I'm drinking my water. And then it says at 5 o'clock, that's when the real action's got to begin, because you got to get cleaned out for your colonoscopy, because you're going to put a camera up your colon. And if you have any duty in your system, the duty will get all over the camera, and they won't be able to see anything clearly.
Right.
And then they got to schedule you again. So you better not have duty in there. And I'm starting to panic because I don't want duty. Duty's my enemy at this point. So now it's 5 o'clock is when the real action begins.
What is that?
Okay. You take 64 ounces of Gatorade. You know how much fluid that is?
That is,
Now, okay.
a lot.
Now, I'm pissing like a racehorse, though, because every hour I'm drinking this water and I'm not eating anything. Yeah.
Isn't this 64 ounces?
That's 64 ounces what you have there. It's a giant, enormous jug. You take
Gatorade.
64 ounces of Gatorade, and you empty into it a powder called Miralax.
Oh, that's the fun stuff.
The powder is 14 servings of a super strong laxative.
I was giving that to my cat.
Okay, but all 14 servings you throw into the Gatorade.
And how long do you have to drink that?
Every 15 minutes, you drink an 8-ounce glass of the Ducalax mixed in with the Gatorade, which tastes like vomit.
Or the Miralax.
A Miralax. Miralax.
Yeah.
Well, so I start drinking every 15 minutes. My belly looks like a Biafran.
You look me pregnant.
My belly's distending because I have so much fluid in me.
Right.
And I'm peeing every time I drink a glass of this. But
Because
still,
you've been drinking nothing but liquids all day.
but no duty yet. And I'm like,
Well, it
wow.
takes a little while to work.
Well, yeah. So now it took me an hour and a half to drink all of my Gatorade. Okay, that's how big this thing is. Every 15 minutes I'm drinking. And it says you can sip it through a straw because some people don't like the taste of the Miralax with it. I go, what a bunch of pussies, I announced to Beth.
You drink it.
Imagine the scumbag who can't drink his stupid drink. So I put it on ice, pour it out, boom, right down.
Maybe ice isn't good.
No, ice is fine. You're allowed. Boom, ice, boom, drink it. It already tastes like shit, but what do I sip it through a straw, just prolong my agony? I start drinking this stuff. Now it's 7 o'clock. I started at 5. I don't know. 5 o'clock. So no, now it's like about 6:15.
Okay.
I think it actually took me 2 hours to get through this process.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I start to feel some rumblings. I announced to Beth, I'm feeling some rumblings. She's like, okay, I don't want to know anything. I run upstairs. Holy cow. I start pissing water out of my asshole. I mean, like
It's like a garden hose shoots out your ass.
It's unbelievable. Duty galore. Everything's coming out, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. What's going on? Water is shooting out of my ass. I run back downstairs, drink another glass of it. More water shooting out of my ass.
You hadn't finished it. You had to drink some more.
You had to finish it off. All right.
Oh my goodness.
And now, after you finish it, now mind you, you can't eat. And they say after you finish your Gatorade, that's it. No more drinking anything. You're not even allowed to drink.
You can't even drink anything.
Not
now.
Until after the procedure is done. You can't have a sip of water. You can't chew gum, have hard candies, nothing.
Why?
I don't know. That's what it said on the sheet of paper. I don't ask why. I don't want to know anything. So I love not to know. So then Beth falls asleep at like 9 o'clock. I get into bed. I go, okay, I just shit my brains out. I'm shooting water out of my ass. Now it's time to go to sleep.
Now organs are coming out.
Every half hour, every 20 minutes, I'm up on the bowl again. I can't go to sleep. I go, how am I ever going to get any rest? I'm going to be miserable.
Did they tell you to start it that late?
Yep, you have to go by that time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm blasting off.
Sounds like you should have started in the morning.
It's just water shooting. And I'm looking in the bowl while water shooting. I'm like, wow, water's shooting out of my ass. I can't believe it.
I'm like a fountain.
I'm not even peeing anymore. I'm peeing out through my ass.
You can't believe that much water's coming out of your ass.
It's just coming right out of your ass. And I go, wow, this is like what Robin, talks about cleaning herself out. I'm getting a cleansing. I said, I've got to step on the scale. Now, I'm a guy. I'm 6'5". I normally weigh anywhere from 195 to 200 pounds. At this point, I'm weighing 188 pounds. That's how much crud is coming out of me.
Oh, my goodness.
Just from not eating one day. I said, I'm going to collapse. Well, finally, around midnight, I fall asleep. Then I wake up at 5, and I go, I wish I could be the first colonoscopy of the day, because then I could get over to the doctor's
and then
office.
you could have something to eat.
Yeah. So, no, I'm scheduled at 10:45. No special treatment for me. Like, usually people will bend over backwards to accommodate me because I'm famous.
Get you in at 6.
Yeah, normally I'll say, I need to be the first appointment. Okay, we'll move people around. No. Not for me. Nobody's moving anything around. So now I got to drive an hour and a half to my doctor. And I'm thinking, wait a second. If I drive an hour and a half, I better
How
get
are you going to make it?
Because even when I woke up in the morning, I'm not drinking anymore or anything, but I'm still shooting water out of my ass. Even when I woke up, I was shooting water out of my ass. I said, if I'm driving and I got to shoot water out of my ass, it's just going to come out.
Wear a diaper.
You're not kidding. I almost was going to go purchase some diapers. So I'm sitting on the bowl. I figured it's going to take me an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to my doctor. Because if you remember, on Tuesday, it was snowing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nuts outside. Hail, snow, the whole thing.
I wasn't here. I didn't know that.
I'm sitting on the bowl trying to shoot water out of my ass until the very last minute, until I got to get in the car.
Because you got to last an hour and a half.
And then I'm in a neurotic panic that what if, let's say I can't get to the doctor's office. There's that much snow.
Stuck.
All this preparation is for nothing. I got to get there. I got to get there.
Bring out the Coast Guard.
You're not kidding. I said, I'm getting there. I don't care. I mean, come on. So I get there. And I'm the asshole who was early for everything. I have a neurotic thing. I got this from my parents. You've got to be on time. But instead of being on time, like my parents have an appointment every week at my gym. They get there an hour and a half early. And then they complain. My mother goes, this Pat, I don't know where he is. That's her trainer. I don't know where he is. I go, Mom, you're here an hour and a half early. Yes, but we're here. We could train. I go, but he has other people.
Right. He has a schedule, too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I go, you're here an hour and a half early. Well, I got to make sure I get here. What if I start out later and I don't get here on time? I go, so you'll be a little late. But I've got the same curse. So I get in the car. Of course, I get there early. I get there 9:45. And I brought all my chess books with me because I said, if I'm there 9:45 and they're not taking me till 10:45, I'll go in the doctor's office. They let me sit in a private room because I'm famous.
Right.
That's one of the perks I get at my doctor's office.
To sit alone.
I get to sit alone. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there and I go, oh no, I finally get to the doctor's office. I go, I feel like I have to squirt water out of my asshole. Oh. So the nurse sees me. I said, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. She goes, okay, go in there in the public bathroom. Public bathroom. I said, oh my God, this is my worst nightmare. I got to sit
in a public
bathroom and squirt water out of my ass. God forbid anybody's in there. I'll be too uptight to squirt water out of my butt. It makes so much noise too. It's like,
it's not quiet.
Yeah, it's like, and then you have water. Like people have me arrested. What's he doing in there? Sounds like he's peeing, but he's farting. I mean, so I go, and I brought baby wipes with me because I know I get messy back there. And if I get messy back there, even with water, I don't want the doctor, when he sees me nude and he's putting the camera up my ass, I don't want him to see water and remnants on my ass. So I'm in there with my man purse and my baby wipes. I feel like a woman.
You need a changing table.
I swear to God. And I'm wiping. And it's just water, but nevertheless, it needs to be wiped. I'm all prepared with my baby wipes. So I get in there now, and it's 9:45. And I'm not due till 10:45. My doctor says to me, we got 2 other people ahead of you. What's going on? And I'm like, all right, I'll wait. Now, I haven't brought my chest books in. I got nothing to fucking read.
You didn't bring them?
No, so I'm sitting there like a tool. And they didn't get me until 11:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Oh, I was starving. I had already all planned out. I'd already gone to the deli and got my turkey sandwich.
I was going to say,
waiting
did you have a sandwich with you?
Yeah, I was waiting in the car.
Oh, my goodness.
Turkey, lettuce, tomato, and
right away, piling in all the heavy stuff.
Well, you can't. No, that's light. They say don't eat anything heavy because you could explode,
Yeah, but heavy, I mean, bread and turkey?
Oh, for you, that's heavy. I mean, that's a Vorspeise. Whatever that is. So so I'm waiting and waiting. I had nothing to fucking do. I was so pissed. I was going to go back to the car and get my chest books. So then I tried some relaxation techniques because I started getting nervous because the doctor's going to, first of all, you got to put on a gown and they see your wiener. I don't care what my doctor sees it. He's seen it a couple of times. He's gotten over the laughter of that. So, but I know there's some ladies in there with me. The anesthesiologist is a lady, and then this is...
But they're not going to see it.
This is a sweetheart of a woman, this black woman who works there, who, she kind of, holds your hand through the process. I didn't want her to see my wiener.
She's not going to see it. How's she going to see it?
I don't know. I just had visions of her seeing my wiener, and then she thought less of me. She'd see I was only half a man.
What position do they put you in?
Oh, on your side.
Jail
I'm waiting. Yeah, that's jail rape position. So I don't know. I'm like, oh God, I'm going to have a pipe up my ass. I know what's going to happen. They're having 2. Now all I have to neurotically hear is that 2 people are ahead of me. I go, I know what's going to happen. They're going to. So this is how mental I am. I go, they're going to not clean off the other people's duty.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to die of AIDS.
You're so silly.
From I'm going to die. I'm going to get AIDS from a colonoscopy. That's it.
They don't even use the same one.
They're going to infect. Oh, you don't know anything.
I don't.
You're out of the nursing profession.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, they've started using them over.
So my
and over
doctor
again?
walks in. I figure, how can I bring this up without sounding like a complete jerk off? I go, hey, my luck. I go to the doctor and say, you probably leave some duty on the camera. And he goes, yeah, that's right. We never clean our equipment. So I go, you don't? Now I get neurotic that he's, he goes, look, we have a whole machine. It goes through
an autoclave or
yeah,
something.
it goes through. I go, but what if the machine breaks? He goes, look, calm down. I said, I'm really nervous. For some reason, I'm very nervous. And I don't remember the prep being so difficult. He says, of course you're nervous. I'm going to put you to sleep. I'm going to shove things up your ass. You have no idea what's going on. Of course you're nervous.
Trust me.
Yeah, he goes, of course you're nervous. I said, okay. And he sticks me back in the room, and I'm waiting. I'm envisioning they're sticking shit up other people's asses, and it's going to end up in my ass, and I'm going to get infected.
What is this camera, anyway?
I don't know. I mean, these are tough economic times. I could see where the doctor might forget to clean his equipment, hire some
might want to try to save on the electric bill.
hire some subpar people. You could see that happening, right? Sure.
It's happened in other places,
Oops.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we forgot to clean. Oy vey.
I don't need to wash this off.
Yeah, like
cool,
what do you think? I was at work today, sweetheart, and I forgot to clean with the enclave or whatever that's called.
Well, if they'd done the procedure properly, he wouldn't have had shit in his ass anyway.
All right. Yeah, so then you get in there. And then the anesthesiologist was nice.
Did she give you Valium first? A little Valium?
No. I don't know what she did. She was smacking my arm like a junkie, and then she put the needle in. They wheel you in, and then they had to put the little gown on. They tell me strip down, put the little gown on.
Uh-huh. Is it paper or they have real gowns?
No, they had real gown.
Because the paper's worse than anything.
So I'm like, I got to tie this thing up so they don't see my penis, just my asshole. So I'm neurotically tying the thing around my neck, and then there's a thing in the back you can tie.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out how to tie it, and I tie it up. I get in, the nurse looked at me, she goes, listen, I got to undo the way you tied this. You're going to hang yourself during the operation. I tied this thing so tight. I don't know, but she said you could hang yourself the way you're doing it. I didn't want him to see my asshole. I didn't want him to see my penis. Not the ladies.
Nobody's lifting the front.
I know, but, don't forget, everything's very small on me. I'm 6'5". You know what I mean?
Well, is the gown
You ever
like
wear
a mini skirt?
Yeah, you ever wear a mini skirt that hikes up on you? That's what it was
panties.
like. Yeah.
That's
So,
funny. I forgot that it would be not long on you.
I'm fully nude except for my socks. They let you keep your socks on.
Does it barely...
You ever see me, my socks nude?
But does it barely cover your
Yes,
your
my
junk?
vagina, my junk. Everything covers my junk. I barely have any junk. My balls are the size of peanuts. The nurse called me Mrs. Stern. Oh. Mrs. Stern, we're ready for you now. No, I'm Mr. Stern. I'm not judging from what I see here in your robe. Yeah, it's a little short mini skirt. And so then they lay you down on your back, and then when you get in, my doctor said, okay, turn over on your side and lift your knees up. And then they put you out. Thank God. I could never get through it. My father was telling me years ago they used to keep you awake for it. He said,
Yeah. He would have the trauma for a
he
day
wouldn't
or
even
two.
go. Yeah, trauma. Holy mackerel. They put a pipe up your ass.
Well, let me ask
it
you
is so
something.
nothing. I do recommend that people have it done. And I even made a note in my book because in 5 years I'll have to have another one. And I wrote a note. This thing is so nothing. Don't forget.
Well, you didn't write that the prep sucks?
The prep sucks, but you can get through it. It's not a big deal. The problem is, I had to go down on my vacation because if you're working, how the hell can you go do one of these things?
Well,
I did the same way. There's no way that you can have like a normal job and then
do this, and you're not allowed to drive yourself
Some
home.
people can get through a morning without...
You have to have a driver take you home.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you had that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're weak.
Yeah, you're nuts. It's a whole thing. And he had to come up and walk me out. I felt fine to walk out. But
You know what's funny, though? I mean, when you take those drugs, you go, man, now I understand why junkies are junkies.
yeah, I could see why Michael Jackson did himself in with that stuff. It's great.
But
puts you
that's
right
one
out.
drug I wouldn't want to do anymore.
Yeah, but that
Well,
part of
he
it's
was
great.
just taking it inappropriately, just like any other drug.
Yeah. So.
So you got good news. Everything's
Yeah. Then he came in and he goes, I got to tell you something. You really cleaned out well. He says, I didn't see one bit of duty in there. He said, I was able to see everything. You didn't have...
You should. I was shooting out water for a day.
Only thing he told me is I have an enlarged prostate, but he said that's normal for a guy your age.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I always have to pee every minute.
Do you dribble?
Oh, I dribble like a bastard. It's so embarrassing. I dribble all the time.
And do you not have like a regular
I thought I
stream?
peed my-
Does it interrupt?
Yeah. I peed my pants last night, for God's sakes, during American Idol. Well, no, I went and I peed, and I sat down on the bowl like a girl because I was too tired to stand there.
Is it tiring to pee?
It's more than tiring. When you pee standing up, then when you make bubbles...
what?
You know, when you pee,
yes,
it sprays kind of out of the bowl a little bit, and then I'm neurotic about that too. I don't want I think it's wrong to leave the bowl with urine on it.
Yes,
on top.
I would agree.
So then I have to wipe it down with a tissue. Except I don't want to get my hands on the urine, so I wipe it with my shoe and my tissue.
Oh.
I've learned to use my feet like hands.
You're crazy.
When I go to the bathroom, I flush all toilets with my feet. I do
Even
everything.
at home?
I'm like an ape. Yeah, even at home. I don't touch anything. I do it with my feet. So I even wipe down the toilet seat with my feet.
But you're going to wash your hands.
You know, I could kick your ass with my feet.
No, you could clean my house.
I have to wash my feet. But that's what I do. So, you know, it's a whole process. So I'd rather just sit
But wait a
down
minute.
and avoid wiping everything down.
Let me say something here.
Sure.
Because if you're wiping with your feet and you don't wash your feet.
Well, I have my shoes on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't
Good
ask what goes
Lord.
on. You have no idea what my life is. It's all crazy. I'm crazy. You understand?
Yeah.
And then, hold on, Benji, because I have great thoughts here. Sharing.
This is comedy gold.
Show and tell.
I have to interject.
So after I wipe everything down, and I pull my pants up and everything, and now I don't have to wash my hands because I haven't touched anything, which is a real time saver. I can get right back to American Idol.
You've touched your underwear.
Yeah, just to lift it up. But I don't. So then I realize I'm walking back. I'm still kind of peeing in my pants because of the dribble.
Oh.
And I realize my underpants and everything is wet. And then I'm sitting on the couch in my wet underpants.
Stop it.
But I don't care, you know. Like, it's like, what am I going to do?
On the couch?
Well, it's in my pants, but it's wet.
Why would
It's like
you go
it's like I made
change?
him.
Are you not uncomfortable?
It's like I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to miss Idol. It was Ellen DeGeneres' first night as a live judge. I need to be there.
Wow.
Yeah, so So I had some wet underpants, and it's embarrassing sometimes because once in a while Beth will like her way of letting me know that there's going to be sex is to play a little bit with my penis. You know. And occasionally, and it's happened 2 or 3 times, she goes, "You know, your underpants are wet. Did you pee in your underpants?" And I go,
You're still wetting the bed.
She's like, "Did my husband wet his underpants?" And I'll go, "No." I said, "I was eating grapes, and the grapes were wet, and they were sitting on my pants." She goes, "You didn't eat any grapes." I said, "Can you allow me an ounce of dignity?"
But why you know they're wet.
I don't want to admit it to her, though.
But I mean, when you could change.
I know, but it's hardly worth going upstairs and changing and getting my new underpants. I just let it dry out, and
good grief.
Then when I go to get ready for bed, I'll change my underpants. It's just I'm too lazy to go all the way and get my underpants and take my pants off, and it's a whole fucking process. I'm exhausted.
Sounds terrible having to walk upstairs.
And I'm so busy with like Idol and like I'm very involved in things. You know, I don't like to.
You act like you don't have the modern conveniences. You could actually pause Idol.
I know. I'm like a little kid though. Like when little kids are busy with stuff that they love
doing, and they don't want to stop to the point that they forget they need to go to the bathroom and then they wet themselves. I've seen that.
You just stand there and shit your pants because you're too into what you're doing. That's me. And I'm just so annoyed that my penis dribbles. I don't know when that started happening. Even happens here sometimes at work, and I got to shake it off. That's why I'm in there for an hour. I'm shaking it. And then I'm like all nervous when I walk out that there'll be some dribble on me.
So you don't
guys
even know that there's more to come out.
No. I mean, I can't, like, the other day I was getting dressed, and I shook my wiener. It had been 5 minutes since I peed, and pee came out and landed on my carpet. I got all upset.
You're peeing on the carpet.
Yeah, I mean, it's like crazy.
Did you blame it on Bianca?
Yes.
You're worse than a pet at this point.
I am. Bianca doesn't make in the house. I do.
Wow.
Yeah, Benji, what was your question? It's probably irrelevant.
I think a lot of people are curious because I can't understand. Do you wrap the toilet paper around your shoe?
No. I lay the toilet paper on the wet part of the bowl, and then I take my shoe and I rub it back and forth.
I don't think that's a good plan at all.
Well, it works for me.
You can put enough toilet paper there that it would never get to your hand.
I know, but I don't operate that way. I don't roll that way. Because then I have to wash my hands.
That's not how you roll.
Yeah, because I think the germs can crawl through that toilet tissue.
But you wash your hands.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to waste time. You see, the whole point of this is I don't want to wash my hands because I want to get right back to Idol. I don't want to waste time having to wash my hands yet again. It's annoying.
All right.
That's just me. That's the way I roll.
You roll like a mental
I'm wild. I roll like a mental patient. Yeah, but I had my colonoscopy, everything checked out. I knew it would, but you never know.
You knew, but you don't know.
Well, they say guys who run a lower risk of colon cancer stuff because they go, it's just like things just come out of you. It's
all about not having things stuck in there.
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, Jim, what's up?
Yeah, Howard, I never wanted to hear a man's colonoscopy story, two of yours, man. I'd like to thank you for that. It was literally funny as shit.
It was.
Well, yeah. But, hey, listen, that's what it is. And by the way, the actual colonoscopy, again, I'm going to just tell people, because I know a bunch of guys who refuse to get one. Who are you pointing to?
You have 2 male members on your staff who have admitted not having.
Yeah, Ronnie, I think, hasn't had one, right?
And Scott.
And Scott, the engineer. And I'm telling you, it is so nothing.
Huh.
You haven't had a colonoscopy? Why, you're afraid?
Yeah, I am.
No, I'm talking to Scott.
We're talking to Scott.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Why, you're afraid?
I have one scheduled for...
don't even worry about
my next vacation.
It's absolutely nothing. Although with your luck, you'll probably be... Well, like my biggest fear was the anesthesiologist will mess up and I'll wake up in the middle of it with a big pipe up my ass.
Well, I've been afraid since we had someone we know had his guts ripped out.
Yeah, but come on, that whole thing sounded crazy. I'm telling you.
I know.
There is a 1 in a billion chance that they can nick something in that, but go to a good doctor.
No, I have a good doctor. I have it scheduled for a couple weeks
from now.
It's
nothing.
They do it at the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's scheduled.
Colonoscopies are us.
It's wonderful.
Actually having 2 tests done at one time, so they put me out. And a scope, the...
Oh, you got to have your lungs looked at as well?
Not the lungs, the stomach.
The stomach?
No, what's wrong with your stomach?
I don't know. Acid reflux.
Go see Dr. Sarno for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all horse shit.
Okay.
Don't even bother with that.
I think I'm pregnant.
All right, get out of here.
Thank you.
Nobody cares. All right.
He's going to have pipes in both ends.
I'll have a pipe in my stomach and a pipe up my asshole.
They could meet these
It's
pipes.
most attention I've received in years.
Ronnie.
What?
So Lisa G just said that you haven't gotten your colonoscopy yet.
Oh, go away. I had a pipe shoved up my ass the other day, okay?
Why won't you do it?
Without anything.
Why won't you do it?
When I feel like doing it, I'll do it. If I don't feel like doing it, I won't do it, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah, but you're getting up there in age.
Yeah, okay. You worry about yourself, okay?
You should get it done.
Worry about yourself. Don't worry about me, okay? When I drop dead, you'll be laughing, say I never got it. So whatever, don't worry about it. I'll be dead. I won't have to care, okay? Don't worry about it.
Are you afraid?
Don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah, but
Okay? Don't worry about it.
They'll knock you out. You won't feel it.
I don't give a fuck. I had a pipe shoved in my ass camera up my ass the other day checking my prostate. Okay?
So then why not do,
Without
why
anesthesia.
not do the other one?
A 12-inch dildo with a rubber on it. Okay? Is that all right?
So then why not do this?
Because I don't want to. If I want to do it, I'll do it. Leave me alone. Don't bother me.
Robert, what's up? In Boca Raton. I wish I was there now. I would love to be in the weather.
See what's headed this way?
Yeah, snow.
No.
Well, you're invited to come stay with me anytime.
Okay, Robert.
Well, my question is, first, I just wanted to say how much I love Howard TV. I watch it every night. It's the best thing on television.
Thank you, and I am now going to develop an original series for Howard TV where I don't need American Idol. I'll do my own American Idol.
You don't need American Idol. I mean, the behind-the-scenes footage is unbelievable. Speaking of Rosie O'Donnell, I watched that the other night. You walking over to her studio, that was great. It's unbelievable.
It's a lot of fun. The guys do a great job. I don't say it often enough, but God bless Howard
do
TV.
A great job. But my question for you is, I noticed for the past couple weeks that you've been wearing a lot of scarves. These
That's my new look.
Let me see.
I'm glad someone.
You got a scarf?
Well, here's what happened. Yes, I have a red scarf on today.
What is going on?
It's fucking cold out.
Oh, and you don't take it off in
here?
here?
No, it's become a fashion statement now. I was reading GQ magazine.
Yes.
And guys like Johnny Depp and all the guys, all the hip guys, wear their scarves. It's become almost like a necktie. It's like I don't even take it off. I put it on in the morning. I wrap myself up. I got my coat.
And this is with you all day?
And it's with me all day. I have it on all day, and it feels good. And then if I get a little too warm, I take it off. And then I put it back on again.
Hey, man, I like the new look. I didn't know if it was freezing cold in the studio.
No, well, sometimes I do get cold. I am wearing a sweatshirt. And
yeah, you got a lot of clothes on.
I am cold all the time. I mean, like, I'm comfortable now. But this is my new rockin' look.
All right.
Just wanted to say I like the new look.
Brandano, what are you laughing at, you big pussy? You wish you had my look.
It's cool, man. It's cool. You can take it off when you're cold, too. I mean, warm.
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just wanted to say I like the new look. It looks
right,
great. And also, I didn't know that Artie was back in the studio taking pictures, I guess, of all the girls now these days.
No, that's Jason. Did you confuse him?
Jason. My God.
All right, Robert, thank you. Are you wearing a clip-on tie today?
No.
Oh, all right.
What do we got here? Let me see. Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, somebody said it was clip-on.
The guys are saying it's got an elastic band on it, so you don't have to tie
Elastic
it.
band. Right.
You just
Don't lift his collar.
What?
In the back, is there an elastic band?
Elastic. Hang on.
Let's check that out.
No,
what are the guys
it's a
talking
regular
about?
tie.
It's a tie.
Wait a minute, turn around. No, what is that?
What is the black piece?
It's just a strange color.
Yeah, he's got a weird thing going on with his tie.
But it's not elastic, it doesn't look like.
It's just a different color, probably.
Yeah, but why would your tie have a different color on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Guys got
You
thrown.
bought it, didn't you?
Yep. I like that look with the collar up. Steve, go ahead. Yeah, but anyway, so I've been wearing a scarf almost every day, and it feels great.
Oh, good. I'm
I
glad
like
you
it.
like it.
And I got a bunch of different ones, too. I'm all about. I was on the.
And did you learn to tie your scarf?
It ain't hard. I mean, you wrap it around your neck. You don't have to. There's several ways you can do a scarf.
There are different ways to lap a scarf. Have you learned?
Yeah, Ralph showed me a few actually.
Yeah?
This is my signature tying of the scarf, and then you can do other things with it.
Will you want to demonstrate?
Sure. And then when you get fed up, you can hang yourself with your scarf.
It's so versatile.
Well, you can do this. Yeah, I'll show you. I can get my headphones off. Hold on. It's hard to do with headphones on, but you could just wear your scarf. If it gets too warm,
you could just loop it around your neck.
Yeah. I got this thing on.
You're encumbered.
Yeah, or you could do this. You could do it like this way, like I just had.
Right.
Right.
And then what's the other way?
The other way is you could go like this with your scarf.
And just keep going around?
And hold on. You can't do it with headphones on, but you go like this, and then you pull it down.
Oh.
See? And you can do that with your scarf.
I don't like that way.
No, there's different. Well, I can't do it good.
Yeah.
There's different ways of doing it, and I would like all workers here to wear scarves. That'll be our signature look. I'm getting into this shopping on the internet thing. I
heard that this was going on
yes,
with you.
I'm shopping on the internet now. I was on the John Varvatos website last night.
What is that?
Looking over a nifty leather man purse that might have to replace mine. And then I was looking at some scarves on there, actually. I like them.
Right?
Yeah, a little polka dot action. And very into it.
We might see some flair.
Yeah.
What are you going to continue the scarves through the spring?
Right into summer, Robin. I'll wear a scarf and a sarong. See, I read GQ magazine to keep up on fashion and things. And they sometimes try to push you into weird things. It almost reminds me of in Playboy. The Playboy advisor for a while started getting really weird about sex. Like they were introducing like homosexual stuff into it, like guys sort of sucking each other guys off. And
that's not gay?
It's so gay. And I went, boy, Playboy Advisor is getting into, not Playboy Advisor, but the Playboy sex thing is getting, like there's a lot of guys sucking each other off. And you know what? They can try to keep introducing that. I don't know what Hef's up to.
You're not going for it.
I'm not going for it.
That's a trend that's going to pass you by.
And even in GQ magazine, I noticed, I started doing the scarf thing, and I see they're talking now about scarves and that people do wear them more and more. And it's, you can see, you look around, people wear scarves. But then they said, a guy writes in, he goes, well, I'm thinking I want to wear a sarong when I go to the beach. I want a beach wraparound. He goes, I really want to wear one. What's the problem? Can I just let my cock and balls hang free in there, or do I have to have a bathing suit on underneath? And I went, look at these guys. They're trying to get men in a dress. And I'm not, I'll wear a scarf. I like my scarf. It keeps me warm.
That's as far as you're going?
Well, the scarf has function for me. I'm cold all the time, especially around my neck. And this is great. But I'm not getting into a sarong. I mean, come on.
They can't push you into that area.
No, you're not putting me in a dress. You got me in wearing a purse, but I am not going to the sarong. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
There's a limit.
Now it's time to go over to the very articulate John Hine, who hosts the wrap-up show every day at 11 o'clock, or as close as we can get to it. Johnny, go ahead.
Howard, when it comes to anal, everyone pales in comparison to porn star Taryn Thomas.
Not Robin.
Oh, no, I do. I blanch.
She was even shocked that you could self-lubricate.
Oh, again, there's no such thing as self-lubrication.
Well, you did it. You did it.
You're selling...
That's the whole beauty of your story.
Snake oil.
Did you have lubrication in San Francisco when you last had anal?
I didn't use artificial lubrication,
right.
No.
Natural juices were involved. Anal juices. Don't be embarrassed by that. That's attractive. As long as there was no duty involved. All right, go ahead, John.
We'll talk about how Taryn looked and her De Niro-esque commitment to taking on the role of Snooki in her latest film, why Taryn was so impressed with Robin's natural ability when it comes to anal lube, how Taryn benefits from a supportive family in spite of her dad putting fingers up his own ass and her mom's sphincter being too tight for anal, why Taryn didn't have a nervous breakdown this time when facing the prospect of kissing JD, and did hearing about Taryn's anal accident scare off people or inspire them to try it the right way?
All right, real good.
Plus, Howard sings a fuck room song parody and then feels really bad for David Letterman.
Well, no, listen, Dave screwed around. He deserves a song parody for that, but I told you, Dave's still my guy. And on Tuesday, during this show, I will agree. Gary, you going to line that up with the CBS Morning Show? I will badmouth and bash Jay on CBS This Morning and defend David Letterman. Go ahead. Did you line that up?
I have not lined that up yet.
Why not?
Well, because I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it yet.
What's to talk about? Did I give you the piece of paper?
No.
Did you? Come here. This guy's like a nut. Here. CBS Early Morning Show would love Howard Stern on our show next Tuesday morning live to discuss Leno's return to The Tonight Show. As you know, he returns to 11:30 Monday, so it'll be a hot topic Tuesday morning. Who better to discuss this than Howard? Because I'm the only asshole who's willing to talk about Jay Leno. Everyone's so afraid. Why is everyone so afraid of this guy?
So you want me to set up a shoot where they're in here live to CBS?
Well, yeah, I work.
Okay.
I can't leave my radio show.
No, I got it.
I mean, what kind of statement is that? Of course. How can I leave the show?
Just want to make sure everything is what you want.
What time is Howard on the air? They don't know what time I'm on the air. Boy, I really have lost influence.
Well, you're on the air 24 hours a day.
I know it's a timing conflict. Just triple checking. Many thanks. And this is the official producer of CBS News, The Early Show. And I will go on and defend Dave and bash Jay right over the fucking head. You look like a slob. Why are you scarfless? Where's your scarf? Where's your Howard Stern Show scarf?
Don't even get me started.
All right, thank you. I thought Gary was going to start dressing better to get more respect.
Well, he keeps switching it up.
Yeah.
Some days I didn't get dressed up for Tara Thomas. Fucking sue me.
Today he doesn't.
For Ron Howard, I'll look better.
Today he doesn't want any respect.
That's right. I don't.
Yeah, right. No, I thought it was in general, just so like Scott Greenstein even will look at you differently.
I'm just a little better. I have a nicer pair of shoes on, a nicer pair of jeans on, and then I'll wear a jacket sometimes.
All right. Because that T-shirt looks like a dress.
Actually, this T-shirt. What do you mean it looks like a dress?
It's too long on you.
Oh, whatever.
And it hangs like a dress.
It's shorter than that fucking gay scarf.
Talk about it. Johnny Depp wears one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't no Johnny Depp.
And you're a monkey.
What?
What am I if I'm not Johnny Depp? Well, you should wear a scarf around your face.
Oh.
By the way, you know what channel we're on, right? It's not, this is an OutQ. It's a Howard Stern channel.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not the only one who wears a scarf. You know Barbara Streisand wears a scarf.
Right. And she's a hot dude.
That's right. She's a big star. You know who's on the phone for you? Steve Langford's wife, it says here, because she's pissed that you didn't invite her to the big party today for the Richard Christie's engagement. And
well, I could have extended an invitation yesterday, and Steve told me the boat had left the pier.
Randy Langford, hi.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to call in, Robin, and to let you know that I don't mind not being invited to the party. I mean, that is really your choice. But I'm really, really offended that you called me weird.
I didn't. That was Jason. Jason said that, and I don't know you, so I thought he must know something.
That's exactly right. You don't know me. And someone heard you say that we were weird, and I really, really don't appreciate that. And name one thing that makes me weird.
You'd have to ask Jason. I'm telling you what happened. I was going over the guest list.
So you don't have anything to name.
And no, I was going over the guest list.
Well, I can name something weird. Can I name something weird about you? You married Steve.
Yes. If you think marrying a man with a huge penis is weird, then yes, I'm weird.
Right.
But Robin, please, do you even recall meeting me at the Christmas party?
No, I don't remember seeing Steve or you.
Exactly. Well, we were there, and we spoke. I mean, for you to even say you don't remember when we stood there and spoke for 5 minutes about dieting and nutrition.
We did?
Yes. Don't you remember?
There were a lot of people at that party.
Right.
You know what? You didn't even know Ralph Howard's name in the newsroom. You called him Ralph Edwards.
That's right. You're right.
I can't believe it. I mean, you think I'm weird? Listen, at least I don't stick coffee up my ass, and I don't cram veggies up my pussy. You know, I mean...
Well, that's wonderful.
I mean, you know,
I feel really good for you.
Yeah, and I don't take...
By the way, you realize this is not Steve's wife.
Of course not.
Right, okay.
His wife wouldn't say these things.
Thank you.